roads with you. Can't remember the last time I went without you. To walk these roads with you. Can't remember the last time I went without you. Where do I go? Where do I go from here? Where do I go?
Very good evening. Welcome along to tonight's stream. It is the Premier League of Darts night number 12 in Liverpool. We're in Liverpool tonight, and if you ask us, hello. Hi, hello, welcome along. Premier League of Darts action. Now, last week saw a very entertaining night of darts in Rotterdam, and we saw a new weekly winner of this tournament, and it was Chris Dobey winning last week in the final against Stephen Bunting. The bottom two got to the final last time. Now, if I have a look at the odds on the on tonight, if I have a look at tonight's odds on Bet365, of course, other betting sites are available. That's just the one that me and Liam always use. But this one we use for the odds anyway. Although you tend to use Paddy Power more than anything, no, don't you? But yeah. Anyways, yeah, obviously other betting sites are available. I do have to say that. Now the League of Darts. Let's have a look. Outright week winner. Here we go. So Wait, Chris Dobey, despite winning last week, is 11-1 to win. And so he must have been about 10 or 11-1 to win the bloody week. Now, this is obviously Stephen Bunting's home game, as he is obviously from St Helens, which is in Merseyside. Let's not also forget, by the way, that Luke Littler lives in Warrington, and his and where he lives is slap bang in the middle of Merseyside and Manchester. So it's almost in Merseyside where he actually lives. But there you go. Michael van Gerwen coming into this week on the back of some really good performances. He played really well in the tournament on Monday. Got himself his first Euro Tour victory in a good couple of months. I think the last one was when he won in Hungary against Jan van Veen. He played against Jan van Veen. And what an entertaining night of darts that was on Monday night. The odds for tonight then to win the week: Luke Littler 13-8, Luke Humphries 9-2, Gerwyn Price 13-2, Stephen Bunting 15-2, Michael van Gerwen 8-1, Nathan Aspinall 10-1, Rob Cross 10-1, and Chris Dobey 11-1. So there you go. But there you go. That's Michael van Gerwen 8-1's a bit interesting, but then again, he is against Luke Littler. But Luke Littler lately hasn't actually been playing that well of late.
No.
So we'll see how that goes. Obviously, Michael van Gerwen against Littler is obviously going to be the big game tonight. Van Gerwen, if he gets a result, he goes into the top four. If Luke Littler gets a result, he goes on to 32 points. But obviously, that'll take place after game number one, which will be coming up in a couple of minutes. Luke Humphries will have the darts. This is the order of play for tonight's quarterfinals. The semifinals and final will be revealed to you all later on this evening. But in the meantime, let's have a look at the order of play for the quarterfinals. And in game number one tonight, we see Nathan Aspinall go head to head with the world number one. And former, I think, didn't he? Has he never won the actual tournament, Luke Humphries?
No.
I'm surprised. Very surprised. Luke Humphries, the world number one, goes head to head with Nathan Aspinall. And then game number two sees the big clash between Michael van Gerwen and Luke Littler. Game number three is Rob Cross, the man from Hastings, takes on the man from St Helens, Stephen Bunting. And then game number four tonight, it's the Shape Gerwyn Price going head to head with the Geordie Chris Dobey. I think if I was going to have predictions already, I do actually think Michael van Gerwen will beat Luke Littler in the game, because Luke Littler's not been that good of late. He'll get heavily booed across. But Michael van Gerwen's actually been playing decent. He played well on the weekend in the Euro Tour, so I think he'll start to get his form back a little bit, get himself what would be an important win today. So I think it's going to be Luke Humphries against Michael van Gerwen in the semis. And I think Stephen Bunting might beat Rob Cross mainly because of the crowd. I think the crowd will be on his side tonight. So we'll go
We said that for MVG. Look what happened.
Yeah, but MVG, to be fair, has been poor for a lot of the tournament. Up until obviously, I think the weekend was the first I actually saw anything actually decent from him, because he hasn't been great of late, you know. And then obviously in the Euro Tour he did well. So just show you. I mean, you can go in on bad form and still get a result. But I do have faith Stephen Bunting will win. I'd like Stephen Bunting to win. Gerwyn Price against Chris Dobey. I think Gerwyn Price will win. I don't think Chris Dobey's going to make it 2 weeks on the bounce. Very much doubted. But you can all have your say. You can get involved in the live poll, of course, in the live.
You want Bunting to win, even though he's from Liverpool? Are you okay?
Yeah, mate. How can you not like Stephen? How can you not like Stephen Griffin? Stephen Griffin. How can you not like Peter Griffin? And anyway,
Mate,
you get annoyed at Rob Cross. You get annoyed at Rob Cross anyway, so because his last start.
Liverpool player winning in Liverpool point. It's not.
Stephen Bunting's one of the only players. I want to see someone who hasn't won a week yet to actually win the week would be great.
Well, Bunting's already won a week, you tit.
Has he? Oh yeah.
Oh my god, your memory's thick.
Man, my memory's shit, to be truthfully honest. Sorry, what were we talking about again? Yeah, no, my memory is appalling. But what can you do about it? So I think the only players that haven't won a night are Michael van Gerwen, I can't even bloody remember. Do you know I can't freaking remember? I can't remember who's actually. I can't actually remember now. Oh, it's gonna bug me. I can't remember it. I had it in my mind as well, but it's just completely gone now, gone blank. Right, only 2 players have not won a night, and it's MVG and Bob Cross. I mean, let's be honest. I think this could be the night where Van Gerwen does actually win the night. Van Gerwen could win the night tonight. Surely he's got to put that bad performance in Rotterdam behind him because he made up for it in the Euro Tour. You know, he'll be coming in on confidence, so we'll see how he gets on. But game number 1, we're going to get underway shortly. Luke Humphries has the darts as he plays Nathan Aspinall in game 1. Let's have a look at live chat. It's time to meet the pun stars. Aspinall will beat Mr. Invisible. A thin layer of chest hair suspended in the air will be the only evidence a keen Leeds United supporter washer tonight. Right. Harleston game on. It's hairy chest versus ears tonight, indeed. Hello, Daryl. Hello, Liam. Evening, first game should be interesting. Humphries hasn't looked the same for a while. No, you're quite right there. Humphries and Littler have both been a little bit sort of. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to really say about Luke Humphries and Littler. They're good, but they do have their off days. Like lately, they haven't been that good of late, have they? You know, we're used to seeing top class performances, but Luke Littler just hasn't been. He hasn't been at it lately. I don't know what's actually going on with him. Littler hit the booze in the Euro Tour. Yeah, he doesn't want the tournament to be hosted in Munich again. He doesn't want to go back to Munich. Hit the booze in the Euro Tour. He enjoyed it in Liverpool. I think he feels like he's representing Manchester here, so it becomes more of a pride thing. To be fair to Humphries, last year was the first ever in the Premier League, and he finished runner-up. Yep. And East Bunting will have his son tonight. Possibly. I don't. Well, he might not. I don't know. Could still be the Easter holidays. Cross and MVG haven't. Dobey, Aspinall, Humphries, Price have run as far as I know. And the 2 Luke. The 2 Lukes, Dobey, Aspinall. So Luke Humphries, Luke Littler, Nathan Aspinall, Gerwyn Price, Chris Dobey, Stephen Bunting. The only 2 that haven't are Bob Cross and Michael van Gerwen. Is tonight going to be tonight? First game then, coming up in a couple of minutes. I haven't leveled up with you actually on the darts, so you'll have to go on call quickly. Right, never mind. I should be able to. Oh, shit.
Because he's kind of hot on TikTok and everything else. He's got a massive following. He's got to hold himself together. Look, I think he can win the night. I really do.
Shut up.
Real decent stuff a lot of the time. Consistency is key. And he's been great. But he's got to hold himself together. If he starts getting wrapped up in, I'd love to win in Liverpool, it's just, I'd love to win. That's where he's got to go. And can he win? Yeah, of course he can.
Well, if he does win, he'll have to get past Rob Cross first in the quarterfinals, who averaged 110 in losing to Luke Littler in the quarterfinals last week. Then got leapfrogged in the table by Chris Dobey, who of course won the night in Rotterdam. It was a rough week, really, for Rob Cross, wasn't it?
Yeah, we talk about maybe missing opportunities, and that might be where he is. He
managed. There we go. Littler wins tonight, in my opinion, beats MVG 6-3, Aspinall 6-3, and Price 6-5 in the final. Okay, Price in the final.
I don't see that. Price is playing good.
I think if Stephen Bunting goes on to win tonight,
is Chris Dobey gonna get more points on the board this week? I don't know.
In the last 3 years,
We saw what happened with Stephen Bunting won one week and then cocked it the next.
we've now got to that point where the
There's only one player that so far that has won 2 weeks on the bounce.
want to lose.
And that's
He can
Luke
afford to
Littler.
lose Littler. It's just
MVG's gone back to his old dart again, so he's a danger.
a week's
Yeah.
time. You can afford to lose a certain game because others are going to
It's
knock
gonna be
each other.
it's gonna be a good night of darts. I don't think there's any games really that are actually boring games. I think they're all going to be high quality games.
It really
The
is.
first 2 games are going to be the top ones, I think, by country mile.
2
Then
points.
obviously Wobcross Stephen Bunting, that'll be a decent match.
To
Price
win
against Dobey could also be interesting. I think we'll see a few 180s in these games. Get involved in the first poll, by the way. 60% for Luke Humphries, 40% for Nathan Aspinall. 5 votes so far to get involved in the live poll for that. And we're gonna get underway with night number 12, hopefully. Once they stop waffling, because the game between Luke Humphries was meant to start. Luke Humphries and Aspinall was meant to start now, and they haven't got off the stage. So, yeah, and we might of course first to 6 in every single game this evening, and the Euro Tour, the draw for the Euro Tour has already been confirmed. I can, while we're waiting for this game, I can tell you the games that are going to be on our stream, the games that will be featured on our stream tomorrow night. When I get it up, 6 o'clock. The first game is between 2 German players. What? Right. The first game is going to be the first featured game for tomorrow night is 2 German players. The World 78, Lukas Venisch, is going to go head to head with Nico Springer.
It's Lucas Weinig, not the way you pronounced it.
Lukas Venisch. Is it
Huh?
not it? W is pronounced with a V.
No,
Lucas
it's not.
Venisch.
It's Lucas Weinig.
Or Venisch. I've always known the G is pronounced as pretty CH. Lucas Venisch. Or Lucas Venisch. Whatever. I was going to say. So Lucas Venisch takes on Nico Springer. And then game number 2 is Dirk van Duivenbode going up against a man from Hungary, and I'm going to butcher this pronunciation, Georgi Yahiski. I assume I've butchered that pronunciation. Or have I pronounced it correctly? You probably don't know how to pronounce it either. Then the next game's Vessel Nyman taking on William O'Connor, or 7-inch neck. And Raymond van Barneveld takes on Karel Sedlacek. And then we have Kevin Duet against Barry Van Peer. And Luke Woodhouse taking on Nathan Rafferty. Those are the featured games for tomorrow. Where's the Premier League? Well, we're waiting for it to freaking start. They're doing all the interviews with Whitehair. So
there you go. There's one thing in the whole pound bakery, that's a pound. And it's not even a bakery product.
what are you listening to? It doesn't even sound like the darts to me.
Fucking stick. And he's a shit satire fucking hanging stick. And if
I think I know who this is.
fucking giddy, because you are the biggest fucking rip-off comes out of the water.
Yeah, turn him off.
Charge these days for a sausage roll or a cheese pasta.
Turn him off.
What?
How much swearing does he want to do on that clip? Terrible. Looking forward to the darts tonight, being able to watch it with you as well. Yep. You also. Humphries is actually waiting on stage, just can't see him. What's going on, West League? I don't know. Well, yes. Still waiting for it to start. They're taking their bloody time a bit. I mean, I know about it. I have Merseyside in red, but let's change it to blue because Merseyside's blue, not red. In our eyes, we can't stand Liverpool, so we're having it in blue for Everton. Everton. Even though we're not Everton fans at all. And we can't stand Liverpool. So, yeah. So we're having it in blue because no one likes the Scousers. Well, certainly Liverpool fans. Everton fans I can cope with, but not Liverpool fans. They can get out. So the semi-finals and the final will be decided later on in the stream. Make sure you get involved in the live poll. 7 votes now, 71% Luke Humphries. So a lot of people thinking that Luke Humphries is going to win this game. I think it's going to be a close game. I mean, if I was going to, well, I don't know what you're going to predict, but I'm going to go for 6-4 to Luke.
Yeah, I'd say around that, yeah.
Right. My friend's an Everton fan. God. Merseyside's 100% blue. Toffee, not toffee. Toffee, not toffee. 6-4 Luke says Comet as well. Are you from outer space? Comet. It's got a bloody astronaut on it. Looks like something off Among Us. Right, after waiting an eternity, the match was meant to start 7 minutes ago, but we are finally about to get underway. Now, obviously, Liam's behind, so I've leveled up with him because he always watches on his Fire Stick. This is why he should have a TV box. But never mind. Who will have the last laugh? Me, because I'm the one that tells jokes. You don't. I'll go for 6-3 to Luke Humphries. That's what you call a camel with 3 humps, don't you? Humphrey. Well, that was absolutely cack. Right. Oh, we actually want Nathan Aspinall to win because he's a United fan. Although both will get booed because Liverpool and United are both hated. Time to meet the Marwans.
Would you please welcome the winner of the UK Open and US Darts Masters, a Euro Tour winner.
Might want to turn that down slightly, mate. Coming through quite loud. Here we go. Let's see. Lullabies, choking on your lullabies. Party, just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes. Because I'm Mr. Shite Side. Sorry, Mr. Brightside. Great view. Great view of the backstage. And the first referee for tonight, it's Mr. Charlie Corstafine. Or as Liam says,
Yeah, Charlie.
Charlie.
Steven H.
Speaking of Charlie, where's Grandpa Joe? Anyone who watches Charlie in the Chocolate Factory will understand that. Have you never watched Charlie in the Chocolate Factory? Liam?
Yeah, I watched it, yeah.
I was going to say, do you not remember? The guy who goes to the Chocolate Factory with Charlie is Grandpa Joe.
All right.
I said, where's Grandpa Joe? Ooh. It's time for the man who have been celebrating promotion like he'd won the Premier League himself. It's the former world champion, the world number 1, and the Premier League finalist, winner of the Grand Prix, the Grand Slam, and a shit ton of other trophies. It's Chester Luke Humphries.
For you, get into these fan skins
First of all, they want it at Christmas. They want it at Christmas. We all know that.
What the hell are you listening to?
It's just all about
Luke Littler.
Another night they win and break the record. But yeah, for myself, it's going to be pretty bad tonight. But like I always say, expect the worst.
So, I mean, do you like being this sort of pantomime villain? You seem to be falling into that character quite well. And do you like it?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah, you telling me.
See what comes my way. I expect the worst, and if it's any better than what I am
A
expecting,
crowd full of
take
Southgate.
some
Southgate.
just looking.
Oh, I didn't want to send that. Never mind.
Brilliant. Well, good luck out
That's
there.
just something we've been asked to put on, by the way, by StreamYard. So if you're new to streaming or looking to level up, by the way, you can go on to StreamYard. This is what we use. You can get a $10 discount or £10 or like that discount.
What?
Harvey pays 30 quid a month. Doesn't he?
Oh, he's joined, not on time, but kind of on time. Hello, Half.
Hello.
Hello, Dave.
Hello, Benders.
There was real concern, wasn't there, around that disconnect shoulder heading into last week, but he booked up his way out back.
Nice. Nice.
Right.
Sweet.
All ears, aren't we? All ears, aren't we? All ears, aren't we? All ears, aren't we?
We're all Dumbo today.
Yeah.
First time tonight, let's head to comms. And good evening to Mark Webster.
Why are you playing that for?
Because we've got no coffin dance today, sadly.
Hmm.
Okay, Luke Littler will have the darts at the start of proceedings, ladies and more ones. Off we go.
Did you just say Littler?
Who Humphries you said it today?
I
Luke
was
will have
about to say.
Liam was listening to Luke Littler's interview. England and gentlemen, first leg, it's Luke to four first.
He pulled off the feet of looking casual and stylish at the same time. Well done.
Game on!
Game on, motherfucker. Hello, Nicola. How you doing?
Players looking to make strides.
Oh, did I? Oh, right.
3 or 4 more points will sort him out.
I didn't know. I thought it was. I could have sworn I said Luke.
Keep him feeling a little bit anxious at this stage of the season.
Oh, it's probably because Liam was listening to Luke Littler, so I got caught. There's too many fucking Lukes. There's Luke Woodhouse as well.
Too many Lukes. There's too many Lukes. Too many Luke.
The fun part is when Luke Humphries plays Luke Littler and I say Luke to four first. But which one?
Put himself in a decent position.
No, Liam. I said to Liam, I said, I don't know who's going to win, but I think Luke will win.
Oh, yeah.
Champion Danny Ferris to do a fight home.
Oh, you know me, I'm daft as a
Place
place.
Everton.
I've never seen a daft plus
maintain that
line.
position with Man United.
Oh, by the way, I'm doing Inter versus Womo on Sunday. Which will be
Okay.
That's nice.
Hello, Plymouth. How are you doing? Cack, because if results don't go away, they're down before they even start.
Many more weeks left in this Premier League.
Unfortunately for you, Borough do need Luton to win.
Aspinall will face Dobey.
I'll be
And
very
then that'll
surprised.
be the playoffs out
I'll
of
be
the
very
way.
surprised if you even have a chance to get in the top 6 anyways.
To be honest, we don't deserve the top 6. Did you see the bloody second
After
goal?
the way you played against Sheffield Wednesday, fucking hell.
Mate, did you see the goal we conceded? That second goal. Oh,
Yeah. Very poor.
there's two players getting in the way of each other, kicking it against each other.
That's a shit first.
Here we go. 116 needed for Aspinall. He's at single 16.
What a fucking shit first start.
97. And a terrible second dart as well. 38 start.
Just a hold though.
Start lovely. And that's 92. 24. Humphries looking at ton. Oh, he's got it straight away.
Oh, he's got a ton indeed.
Triple 20 tops and bang. 1-0 immediately.
Very, very nice.
And Luke Humphries wins the first leg
That's
night.
night.
Of
Lovely.
Luke Humphries wins the first leg of night 12.
Ben Allison.
What time is Dobey on?
Dobey on?
When he arrives,
Oh, very funny.
he's on game number 4 against Price, so I would assume. Only really just started this. I would assume about quarter to 9.
Something around that, yeah.
Half 8, quarter to 9.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll miss much because I think Dobey will lose to Price. 100.
It's been a big couple of weeks, hasn't it? Really pleased for Chris Dobey last week. He was not getting points, and
The form wasn't great either, was it? It wasn't like his campaign a couple of years ago where he was producing
134 leaves 210 after
the win
9.
last week. He's really back in the mix now.
Oh dear, that drifted.
There's 2 of his last 5 matches in this year's Premier League. Nathan Aspinall has won 3 of his last 4 quarterfinals. So who's the foremost here? Who's the favourite here? Humphries with oddsmakers.
Humphries starting out the bottom of the ball, trying to get rid of the 1-3-3, but that's got the ball. Complement of the treble 19s and Aspinall on a ton-plus finish.
Aspinall 110.
Treble in the combination, the previous leg on the 116 he has on this occasion.
Go on then, Asp. For the 110.
Oh dear.
Wow.
94. 62 needed for
16 for Tops.
Luke.
In the first
Tops.
game.
2-0. 2 darted Tops. Both executed by Luke Humphries. And the first break.
2-0.
First break of 4.
Yep.
1 dart just for the 110 from Aspinall, punished. 140.
Positive for Luke last week. He just
That's what you say if you throw a dart and someone farts. 140.
last week for the players, but like Chris Dobey says, got
Right, okay.
Camel 1, Aspinall 0. Camel. Humphrey,
Oh, Aspinall.
Humphrey, yeah.
Interesting, with all these players at this elite level of sport know this is a result industry, not.
What a good visit that wasn't. 43.
Luke Littler was amongst the first to find a way to deal with it. Before we got the
140.
The youngest player.
Back to back as well.
The
Aspinall.
smartest player in the
Here
field.
comes Humphries. 100.
Point out, Mark.
Minded the next game, MVG versus Littler. Somebody I know won Luke Humphries at 180.
Well, there's the first one, isn't that?
an opportunity to have that deficit.
140.
Luke Humphries
Someone
is
I
not-
know won Luke Humphries' tournament the other week. He was offering 5,000 to whoever could win an around the world game of darts cricket. Took him 1 minute 40. Surprised it wasn't done any cricket, to be honest. 130, yeah. Double 16, and Nathan Aspinall gets a
Oh,
break
good.
back.
That's one part of my bet done already.
What have you done? What have you put on like?
For this game, 11-2, a 41 plus checkout in each of the first 3 legs of this match.
Quite a lot over from us, Mark.
Yeah. Ton 62, and what was that he took out?
Didn't he?
41.
Oh, jammy then. 41.
Class.
Good.
Second match. And you
What
How long
other
would it
bet?
take you to
What other
hit
bet you got?
from 1 to 20 out of the balls?
I need it to happen in the next match.
An
as well.
eternity. And I'm not very good at hitting bullseye.
No.
I hit bullseye
And
by
then-
accident every time.
And then Rob Cross hit 3 180s.
180.
There you go. Rob Cross hit 3 180s and a 100 plus checkout. And then,
Sorry, I was reading a comment, Liam.
and then a 41 plus checkout in each of the first 2 legs in the Gerwyn Price plus Dobey match. If that all comes in, 860
860.
quid, yeah.
Well, I've 10%.
You can
That's
pay
from
for your own.
£2.50.
Well, you can pay for your own stream. Yeah.
Oh, well done, Aspinall.
Hello. Ah.
We'll have 10%, please, Malkin.
10%.
86 quid. 17 tops. And the first up missed from Luke Humphries. That went by.
Yep.
And if you just joined us, you're watching Double Trouble Darts. There's 25 tops and Nathan Aspinall for 2-all. And it's 2-all. 2-2, even though he's not wearing it.
And lucky for Aspinall, lucky that he wasn't too good to hit the ball.
180.
There's another 180.
Oh, what's the averages? 105 and 107.
Decent averages so far, to be fair.
Oh, hello. Here we go. 125. Hello, Luke.
The one. Nah, he's at the 1.
121.
We've seen a 9-dart leg over the years.
Dobey is how Plymouth pronounce Derby.
Oh, shut up.
Dobey. Dobey. Dobey.
Nah, shut up.
Even though I don't think they pronounce
Derby.
it like that. No. There's a specific word that everyone calls Derby, and it's this.
Brilliant context.
Yeah, that is correct.
I couldn't find it.
That is correct.
Didn't realise how far down the list was. 133. Who's Desmond?
And it's in.
That go in?
That went in?
Fucking hell, that went in. Jesus
That went
Christ,
in.
that must have been right in the corner.
Just to make
That must have
sure.
been right in the corner.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, that was right in the corner as well.
I didn't know. I did not know. I don't.
Aspinall was surprised by himself.
Everyone on the stage and in the crowd was just like, huh? That went in.
Yeah, I
Aspinall was
didn't
like-
expect that to go in.
That's
I
right.
really didn't.
Eh?
That's kind of surprised me.
To be fair, I thought it hit single 20. I didn't even realise it had gone in.
Actually, let me Leon, let me screen record it. I'll send this to you. This is all of my bets for tonight. I've done four £2.50
I
bets.
heard Derby clearly.
In Berlin. Since
I'll
then,
screen record them for you
it's a total
and for you, Darryl.
one of the 3 games.
Well, I'm on Facebook. So...
Then as Mark
There we
says,
go. Done.
unit for the weekend in the
Let's
German
send that to the
competition,
chat.
Gerwen was quite brilliant. Banging in
Which one are you
balls.
sending it to?
The Benders chat.
The 9-dart
Gosh,
leg.
man.
Because we are a bunch of benders doing bets anyway.
UTF-8? What the fuck's that? Up the
There was 5 in there. I think he had 10 points less than Bunting in average.
UTF-8?
At least that one's come in, which is good. Thank God for that.
He took that and pieced it all together in Munich. And he'll hope to come here a different player this week.
Whoa, too quick. Hang on a second. Let me go back.
Can he leave 36? No, he can leave 76 in this.
41 plus check out in each of the first 3 legs of the match of the Luke Humphries game. Well, that's done.
Yeah.
I'll look at the next game when we get to it, because at the minute we don't need
Finds it
to.
anyway to leave tops, which has been his target of choice
Right.
tonight. For sure.
So Humphries has left tops. Aspinall needs 76 to hold 4.
It's the doubles.
I've only got one thing to say, and it's that.
There's 2.
There's double 20. Double 8 for Nathan. Come on, he is.
Double A.
Yay!
Fair enough.
On the throw, 3 points.
Fair enough.
All the
He's got that one.
threes, dirty knees, dirty 33.
Both players have literally missed only one dot.
4 darts a double, 3 executed for each player.
Yeah, that's
Really good.
crazy.
It's been a very close game.
Mark alluded
It's been a
to.
close game, this. 109 averages. Look at that.
10 in terms of
Man, so
108.
Another one. decent 180s count so far as well.
Oh, you silly turtle.
Nathan
Oh.
taking to points. Close the gap on Luke.
Luke Humphries ain't gonna hit 5.80 super high.
He's stuttering a little bit.
Never knows.
I think he's at 2 so far, isn't he?
108
so.
T and 8 T.
Has come agonisingly.
It's probably just the accent. Nathan's in it.
It's that
Yes.
fourth game, isn't it? In the final
Deep
week
in it.
Sheffield this year. Nathan lost out to Michael Smith last
Don't
year.
take that out. Do not take that out of
Had
context.
to beat Johnny Clayton and then beat Gerwyn Price. So if you'd half of that, you couldn't beat
91 leaves 170.
98.
Humphries there, triple 20, double 19, 4-3.
Oh, bloody hell. Oh,
Bloody hell, he sped through that one. Bang, bang, thank you very much.
that was very, very
I'll
quick.
have the lead back.
Very,
Cheers.
very quick.
Pretty special to get a break of throw.
I'll go back in the lead. Thank you very much.
A real reducer, wasn't it?
Come on, Neef.
To pull the plug.
Both players tied on 2-2 at the moment for the 180s. Averages well over a ton at the moment. 108.
Bloody hell. How the fuck is that second dart just stayed in there?
That is the 500 180 in the Premier League.
180. Bloody hell. That's insane.
Night 12, and we have seen the 500th 180 of this tournament.
In all probability,
Fair play. Fair bloody play.
I mean, we had over 1,000, I think, didn't we? Or over 900 or 1,000 or something in the... No, we had 900 in the World Championships. And because of the 9 darters, it raised over 1 million for prostate cancer, I think it was.
Yep. Oh,
171.
Hello.
Phew, to leave 88.
Woohoo!
Damn you tits, Luke.
He wants to get through this night very quickly.
Between. It's only been a couple of weeks, but he's the world number one and we heavily scrutinised when he does.
Well, yeah, he is the world number one for a fucking reason, mate. Come on.
Is that in? Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's it.
5 from 8 on the doubles and a leg away.
3-1-80 still far.
Good. Good so far for Luke Humphries.
The playoffs.
Luke Humphries is now averaging exactly 114.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I enjoyed me chicken. Actually. I enjoyed me chicken. Eggs, I put chocolate sauce on them. What? You put chocolate sauce on scrambled egg?
That's kind of gross. That's kind of gross, that. Jesus Christ.
Oh, fuck hell.
I can't use beans anymore.
What do you mean you can't use?
Have you gone off beans or something?
No, it's because he had beans at dinner time or something, didn't he? I think
Yeah, fair enough.
Second best average of the comp this
Yeah,
year.
Nathan's out of it now, for sure.
You know why? You can't have beans anymore. You can't use beans.
To wrap it up.
Beans cause bad body odor. They just make you fart.
A really good display again.
They give you wind, but.
To wrap up the opening quarterfinal.
Enjoy on the match, Luke Humphries.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. That was inevitable. Well, 6-3.
Nice. Luke Humphries got the most 180s as
You
well.
know,
So thank you. I'm not bad. I'm all right with that one.
It's onion and garlic, which produces it. Oh, right. I still have bloody beans. I don't care.
I'm all right with that one.
Between
Take that.
Gerwyn and the world champion Luke Littler and the new has been backstage talking with Polly Day.
Still be having me scrambled egg and beans. Simple as that tomorrow.
Luke Littler, bring on the booze. It looks like.
Bring on the mute. We've already listened to it.
Liam, that's just not the box.
If you've normally polyester, but
I'll put it in the chat actually for you, Liam.
To be fair, it just depends. It depends on a fancy wearing
as well. So
it depends on what I decide to wear.
It is a messenger, please.
Majority of my clothes are polyester. I don't have many cotton clothes. I think this might be cotton. I think this could be cotton. I don't know, but I tend to wear sort of clothing that's not going to be like tight on me when I'm at the gym.
Really? Jack McKenzie.
Jack McKenzie. Decent.
Random signing.
Yeah, but you always get random signings.
Don't need a left back.
I swear he's been playing for Aberdeen quite a lot recently.
He has. I watched Aberdeen. I watched Aberdeen against Rangers, and God, they were good. But they were not.
Fucking hell, he's a 6'3" left back. The fuck?
I think he can play centre back as well.
He's
ideal for headers. That's all I'll say.
Breaking news from Fabrizio Romano: Manchester United's negotiations with Matheus Cunha are now at advanced stages.
Ooh.
Yay.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna get him then. I'm very happy with that. Let's go.
I will say if he comes in, by the way, if he comes in, that's Garnacho gone.
Yeah, Garnacho. They said that Garnacho was going to leave, and there was another one as well. It was Garnacho. Mainu's most likely going to stay. Hoylands could possibly be sold. Rashford, Sancho, and basically all the other players that's on loan will be sold.
Well, who are we going to have at striker?
And
Xerxes not.
We're going for Liam Delap.
I wouldn't say no to that, to be honest.
I don't mind Liam Delap.
Liam will say no because he plays for Ipswich, but
yeah, but he has done well with a pretty shit.
Let's be honest. You take You take Liam Delap out of that Ipswich team, and they pretty much don't win any games.
They'll basically be bottom of the league.
And the good thing for him is he's very good at penalties. But then so.
You can say that again.
So Bruno Fernandes.
Let me go and say this to my dad quick because he'll be happy about that.
I'll take Liam Delap. He's a good striker. He is a striker that really should be in the Premier League. Being realistic here, he's a good enough striker. But is he going to be good enough for United? We'll soon see. Time will tell. Season's come towards the end now. Now, if you just tuned in, first game is over and done, ladies and gentlemen. Get rid of Onana for me. Yeah, well, we've been saying that since the start of the bloody season. 63% went for Luke Humphries, 36% went for Nathan Aspinall, 11 people voted. And well done if you did put Luke Humphries. Game number 2, who is going to win? And this is the big one because it is Michael van Gerwen, and he goes head-to-head with Luke the Nuke Littler. So we'll see what happens in that. Now, the poll is just starting in the live chat now, so get involved in that while we go for a break. But before we go for a break, let's have a look at these stats. And what a game. 104 average in the end for Nathan Aspinall. Pretty decent. He was averaging 110 at one point. But Luke Humphries, well, he was averaging in excess of 114 on one or two occasions and averaged in the end 113.5, which is brilliant. And also finished on 10-ton pluses, 12-ton 40 pluses, 380s to 2. And Nathan Aspinall hitting
113 average.
Not many ton 40 pluses, by the way, for Nathan Aspinall. He normally hits 140s galore, but not today. Finishing stats, the highest checkout was that ton, and 6 out of 9 on the finishing. Good. And 3 out of 4 in the end for Nathan Aspinall. The better player did win, but I've got to say that was a really good. It was a really good game. Really good game, but at the end of the day, I think the better player won. The scoring was very good. The finishing, pretty much, I'd say the finishing from both of them was quite solid, actually. Game number 2, before we go for a quick break, predictions.
6-5 MVG.
Oh.
Yeah. Do you know what? I think MVG will win this game, even though I do. I like Van Gerwen, of course. You know why. But I'd still say Van Gerwen will win this game after the confidence boost he got from winning. What tournament was it the other day, Lim, that he won?
German Dutch Grand Prix.
Elton
he'll have loads of confidence from that. So I think he could end up winning this.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, I see Michael Van Gerwen's had his head polished.
That's good for
his head's bloody shiny today. Get it right.
Breaking IOs, I want you to say that I am more than a bit afraid. I need you to run, and I don't think I'm slowing down.
Right, welcome back. It's time now for the next game. Time now for the man that currently sits in fifth, coming into tonight. And with Nathan Aspinall losing, that helps him. It's Michael van Gerwen. He's gone head to head with the current league leader and the current world champion and the current Premier League champion, Luke Littler. This should be one hell of a match. Oh, Michael van Schreck. Oh, Michael van Schreck. Well then, gentlemen, it's Shrek versus You Just Been Nuked. Or Goblin, whichever one you'd rather.
Goblin, yeah.
So far, chest hair's the first player to win tonight. By the way, you can tell that chest hair's not been combed. Look at the state of it. It looks like someone just dumped a beard on him.
It's like someone's just got. It's like someone's just shaved hair off a dog and just put it on with PVA glue.
Oh yeah, I got this.
Or they just rolled around in a fucking carpet.
So, Harvey, you know Liam calls Wim van Barneveld cheesehead.
Oh no! Yes. Yeah, nice.
Why they got?
I like that
Why they got?
style as well.
Why they got three? Why they got three stewards? It's normally meant to be two.
Well, it's in Liverpool, mate. You need extra security, especially when it's the likes of Luke Littler, who's going to get constant hate anyway.
Houses, yeah. Must win tonight for MVG.
Not a lot of boos tonight. Did he get booed was he getting booed when he was about to walk on?
I couldn't properly hear because I've got it on low because I don't want it to echo through the mic.
If he will, yeah. Right. So Luke Humphries is into the semi-finals. The winner of this game will play him, and I can tell you that Michael van Gerwen has the darts. Not you, Luke.
Semi-finals. Well, he made that stage of the Euro Tour at Munich on the weekend as well. Beating there, very good. But it was Michael.
Why is Luke Littler Why did Luke Littler step up first? Michael van Gerwen's got the darts.
As well, which maybe we don't say too often these days. The first time
No, he hasn't.
For him.
No, he has.
What can he do? Well, what can that
Michael van Gerwen's got the darts. So why on earth is it saying?
Tonight in Liverpool?
I don't know then.
So why is it saying? Why is it saying that? Why is Luke Littler walking first?
I don't know. No, I don't really know.
Right, first leg. It's Michael to four first. Game on.
Here for lots of reasons. Michael van Gerwen will want to carry on where he left off in Germany at the weekend. Signs of recovery for Michael van Gerwen. But
oh, here we go.
Jesus Christ, here we go already.
Here we go again.
Yeah.
Then what's the point? I think when you play Michael, you're always trying to spend out something.
Oh, here we go. Oh, he didn't get it.
Really,
That's
100.
close. That's very close.
Great start from Luke, though.
In this year's
180, the maximum followed by a ton.
Yeah.
Bloody hell, what a start. 180.
Fucking hell. He's right out of the blocks.
What a start from Littler. 2 180s and a ton. He's on 41 after 9. One for tops.
This is for a break.
He'll turn. It's his favourite. And that's why.
Good. One more to go, please. One more to go, please, and that's this one done.
That was our first start.
One more to go, please.
Bloody hell, talk about coming out far first leg. 180, 100, 180, 41 checkout and double 10. That's a 12 dart already. 12 dart break of 4 as well. So not a great start for Michael Van Gerwen. Bloody Luke Little, I wasn't expecting him to come out firing that quickly.
Yeah, I'm very surprised he's come out the blocks. that
MVG
quickly.
started off at 98, Luke Little only started off at 96. And then he's only on 50, 359.
Good. Wow. Well,
Michael Van
yeah.
if he's on 59 after 3 darts. Michael Van Gerwen's on
Oh, fucking hell,
350.
good dart, MVG.
That's 3.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Gained from it. And right now he's in a
123.
serious position. Nathan Aspinall losing to Luke Humphries just in the last game will have helped Michael. Because the guys now, let me assure you, are looking at the fixtures and who's possibly coming
That's
out.
another 380.
Whatever it may be.
Yeah.
162.
Even trying it. But Van Gerwen will get a shot to level it up.
MV, just really Luke Littler's fired tonight. MVG's going to go top stops. Oh, he
And
dragged the
thank
last
you,
start.
MVG. That's the bet gone. You're fucking shit.
He would have hated
He
that
dragged that
last-
last start.
It was never going to win anyway.
No, it wasn't, to be fair. It was never going to do it. Game
If
stopped in
Luke
the
Littler
second
did that-
leg. Luke
Luke Littler
Littler.
didn't hit them 3 treble 18s. That could have probably come in.
I don't think it was going to be fair.
Going 3
It could have came in. You never know.
4 perfect darts on the bounce. Now it's
108.
Oi, oi, oi. Wow.
There's always a little rumbling.
Yeah. Temperatures rise.
Is your temperature risen? Seriously?
A bit
I've
more.
done
Oh.
in excess of 110. Go on. 108.
Oh, hello.
Go on, let's have a 9 dart leg, please.
First 3 legs. 141. Littler.
Go on, let's have it.
Uh,
Oh dear.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's the less to talk about it, the better.
Never again. Well, actually,
Yeah.
It's an
Yeah.
important job.
I think we'll leave our. I think we won't say our thoughts. We'll let Will Mackenzie say it for us.
Well, that
was fucking dreadful.
Agreed.
Fancy.
I did it into the Pills video.
Same equation as the last leg. The same result. It isn't going to happen. But this is
Oh, he tried double again.
And he hit 1. Tops of 3 0 for them.
Well, his second dart. Bloody...
Blimey, that's a double break.
Oh, this isn't looking great so far. Jesus Christ.
Bloody hell, I thought MBG was going to win 6-4, something like that.
It's 3-0.
I thought MPG was going to win this game, but fucking hell. This is not
Luke
looking
Littler's
great.
on fire.
the basics in Germany.
He was
Is
averaging.
it that Luke
he's averaging
Littler's playing really
108.
well, or is it that MVG's playing really poor?
He's averaging 108. Now, when he hit that fourth 180, he was averaging 115.
Fucking hell.
He's playing since
He's had a quick look, actually, see what he's averaging.
Consistently.
108 average. Michael Van Gerwen's averaging 86.
Incredible.
This is more like it. 140. You need the 180 to get really into the game.
Sporadic for him.
Oh, he tried to go bowl there.
Oh, this is ridiculous, Luke.
Fucking
145.
hell. I think he tried to hit bowl there.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Well, he still has to finish out with it.
I'm sorry. What is this? What is Luke Littler sniffing right now?
Luke.
He's eating too many kebabs.
He's created that one chance, and that was the one dart at tops of 100.
Don't mention kebabs, you'll make me hungry.
Stay often enough, create the chances, and then try and take them.
Well, that's 9.
Pause it.
Tops. Oh, he's at double 5.
Yeah, double 5.
Luke Littler.
Oh, yeah, man.
Well, Michael at 157 left 100. Michael at 141 leaves 91.
I'm confused.
I'm very confused.
I'm very confused there, by the way.
And that's 4-0.
Either that's an error on the scoreboard.
Against Van Gerwen in the week 7 final in Cardiff.
That must be an error.
What's going on?
Either he was actually, either that route was the route he needed, or the scoreboard. The scoreboard said 141 left, but it said triple 20, 19, double 16.
Belfast, yeah, night one. Many moons ago.
Honestly, the people in charge don't know how to bloody how to do the scoreboard.
What's on the cards?
100.
Losing this, another break of throw. The 6-0, Luke Littler.
MVG not that long ago did another video with the ball hitters, which I thought
What
was
a come down for MVG. Let alone
not bad little players.
precarious position.
108. 5-0.
I'm sorry, but this is absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, hello. 145. 8-1 for Luke.
Oh, I thought he was going to have ball then.
14. Bullseye.
My only surprise is that he
I want to get this, Michael. 20 for tops.
Moving.
Do not drag it.
Don't go low.
Way! He's got a fucking leg.
For a moment.
Way!
Thanks for coming.
It's a real
Fucking hell. It's a miracle. It's a miracle.
5 legs. 5 legs.
Well, those 5 180s for Luke Littler takes it to a.
Oh my God! Someone's got a clock mask.
120.
Brilliant.
The whole of the Premier League last year.
140.
27 matches. And for that Gerwyn,
He has had Red Bull.
51.
Gives you wings. If he had Red Bull, he'd be flying to the dartboard instead of walking.
More darts should get out of done.
Oh, here we go. Oh dear.
Oh, that's second.
Nine.
goal.
What he likes.
That's second
Wrexham
goal.
FC. Ugh.
Littler from the outset. Not as good as Luke Humphries.
Hollywood
Yes,
FC.
113
60.
against the brilliant Nathan Aspinall,
Van Gerwen has to break.
the winner of this game. Will play
Yeah,
Luke
darts. 94. Leaves 116. He'll never be late. No. 91. Leaves 170. Littler 116. Keeps going 19 route again. Yes, well, that was good, wasn't it?
Van Gerwen is
No.
going to take 170 with his choice of the second dart.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, look how far he is away. Michael will be so disappointed with this evening. That's assuming he goes on to lose this match.
Good dart, mind.
Single.
134 leaves 36.
Yeah.
Littler needs tops. Double 10. It's his favourite. Oh, no. 49. Oh, good. Hasn't took it. Double 18 for break. There we go. 2 on the bounce and a break of 4.
Start of the ball.
Luke, well, dare I say it, Michael Van Gerwen's comeback is on.
5-1. And he's opened the door.
Is it though?
No, I don't see
Is it though? He's just hit
don't-
fucking 21.
Oh, dear, 21.
He's just hit 21.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's, you know me, I'm a master jinx.
It's worse than that. Michael.
I did say, dare I say it.
They were going in at all different angles. They were all released wrong.
I mean, Littler didn't punish it. He only hit 59. 140.
Look at that.
Could have done with that in the first start, in the first place.
On the averages, but
Littler's not as good.
Solid from Luke.
He's gone off. the
Averaging a
ball
ton. He's gone, well, he's averaging dropped massively.
a bit better.
140.
Best of 11, first to six.
Luke's averages dropped massively.
Flows.
140.
So Luke was averaging about 110 at one point. He's now averaging only
Yeah,
100.
He's
averaging
happening again. He just can't stop
He's
hitting
averaging at
ones
the
and
minute
fives.
100.06.
Leaving 100.
Michael Van Gerwen's moved up into the 90s.
Oh, Luke Littler's got the
40.
class
Right,
as
well,
well.
that's him down. He's definitely in the 90s then. They're both in the 90s. Oh dear. Need the treble, Michael. Would help.
Sure.
What a dart.
Oh.
Oh, well done.
Oh, there you go. Hello.
Well done.
It's still on. Could a comeback be on the cards here?
I can't lie. I wasn't sure if he was going to get the treble with that dart being in the way. Because I thought it was a bit of a blocker, but
Comeback could be on the cards here.
Go on.
This would be interesting.
Another.
Hello.
His average is starting to really fall now.
Come on.
Oh,
93 and 98.
this is looking a good start, and now it's just starting to really, really fall.
Well, the first 4 legs from Littler were ridiculous, and then since then he's plumbed down. They've come dressed as crayons. We just appreciate that, and the award.
Yeah, that's class. That's really
costume
cool.
at the dart goes to them.
Yeah, fair enough.
The shittest costumes. Who comes as a pack of crayons?
Class.
You don't believe it. You wouldn't, honestly, you wouldn't believe it if you didn't see it. You have to see to believe some of the
Yeah,
things that people wear with
definitely.
darts.
Eliminated already, CP.
Honestly,
So
you wouldn't know if you didn't see it.
back in the top 4 momentarily.
What's he doing? 160 needed for Luke. Just gotta.
Taking his time.
Oh, the crowd again, is it? Well, there's the first treble.
Ah.
There's the second top.
Oh no!
Oh!
Oh my god! Oh, and he's having a go at the fans as well. Oh, what a fucking surprise! Of course, he's having a go at the
Suck on
fans
that,
as
you
well.
scouse. Suck on that, scousers.
Of course he is. Mate, he just pulled that out of the bag. Where's that come from?
Does
Oh,
nothing.
my
He's,
word.
mate, he's done nothing in the last 2 or 3 legs. It just pulls that out of his ass.
I mean, is there any other words you can say about that? But really,
Van Gerwen's 4 by the way. He started off with 134 and then follows it up with
That he can't do every throw because
96, I think that was.
that's just fucking nuts.
180.
180, and there's another one.
It really is.
Well, that's it.
Yeah, that's,
MVG
yeah, that's
was
5
hit,
for
wasn't
it now.
Recently, and I think
6.
the other 2.
Oh, is it
MVG's
6?
got
Oh, he's got all
MVG
6.
hasn't got one.
No,
No, he hasn't
Fucking
got
hell, I thought MVG had one.
No, Littler's
Maybe
got
not.
all 6.
finishes.
Oh my god.
Oh, here we go
MVG
again.
had one in the game. Maybe not. That's
No,
fine.
he's left 6. He's hit 126 to leave 6. 100 for MVG and Littler to finish the job in style. Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Low again and inside again. That's twice in this match.
Could do with this.
He'll have to break.
There we go.
This, yes, he does. Well, he has to break Luke Littler's throw now.
I
No,
think
he was
Littler
even
hold.
going.
I think. Yeah, I think Littler hold for now.
Incredible belief from MVG.
Look, has more jam than Sainsbury's.
Does he?
It's going to be tight though. MVG would have to really, really kick on.
MVG has no
I don't
chance.
see it, boys.
Kick on it though.
He has
I
no
don't see
chance
it,
with
boys.
the break 4. He means he's only had 5 darts at double arm match. Littler's had 12. It depends how things go on this leg. This is the crucial leg. I said 6 for MVG. I think it could end up this way. It could end up being 6 for Littler. But the bad news for MVG
What
is
a final dart.
if
What a
MVG
final
loses this
dart.
tonight, he could
No,
go even
that
further.
is fucking. That is a crucial.
MVG
last start,
potentially could drop further down the league. If he doesn't win this.
4-0 up at Coachley.
He knows that.
Night number 16 is the night where the standings are decided. Wow.
Oh my god!
Look here.
What the?
Got no
fuck?
trouble.
Is that 164 he's just hit to leave 104?
I think so. Right then, okay.
Position to get back into this game.
I don't see Littler taking out the 142.
Yeah, but you're the Jinx Master, so what do you know?
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say.
There you
that.
go. Shut up. He didn't get it. 50. You say that and he hits treble 5 first start. 16 for the last leg.
Oh, he's got to get it this time.
Yes.
He has. Oh, is this going to get interesting?
You know,
Oh,
Liam said,
it's going to
you know
get
what's funny?
interesting.
You know what's funny?
Holy
when I asked at
Holy
the start, right? When I asked at the start, right, what the score will be, Liam said. First thing Liam said is 6-5 Van Gerwen.
Yeah.
That's like the side, 134th MVG, and it's on
This is
MVG
gonna be
start.
fucking close.
This is where Littler hits a 180.
Oh my God! Just
Deflected off the other dart. Deflected. Oh.
Oh.
43.
Oh. Well, you need Luke Littler to hit a troublous visit.
No trouble. Yes. Come on.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, troublous visit. That's vital.
Getting interesting. 303 for Littler. 324. I didn't know 4 came after 2, mind. For MVG.
Oh, he's at treble 1 again. How many more times is he going to hit fucking treble 1?
He's gone for 133
He
again.
loves hitting that.
Oh.
I swear to God.
Oh, lucky last dart. This is tight. They're both in the 200s.
Oh, this is getting very tight.
140, surely?
140 will
yes,
do.
140. 102. 102 left MVG. First on the finish. What's Luke Littler going to leave? Not much by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's only left 150.
He's looking good.
This is sort of leg where Littler would just go bull.
Nah,
Oh,
fuck
5.
off.
Treble
I don't
19.
see that.
Top of the match.
Oh.
Oh.
Michael Van Gerwen would have had a chance to win the game.
Oh, he's a treble 1.
Yeah, this is going to be it now, surely.
Oh, what a game. For Michael Van Gerwen tops. Game, shot, and a match. Michael Van Gerwen.
What a fucking game. What a fucking game that was. Oh my God.
What a game.
What a game of darts.
That is a massive
Come
win
on, honestly.
for Michael Van Gerwen. That has sent him into the top 4 for now.
Do you know?
That's
I don't mind
massive.
Littler,
That's
but the
really
That puts him in the
massive.
top.
What a game.
He's in the top 4 for now, Michael Van Gerwen. So he's in the top 4 for the moment. But obviously there is games still to take.
Can I just say that is a massive crumble by Littler. Jesus Christ, he has crumbled massive. He should have had that because he had it on his own throw, and he just fucked it.
What the? Oh fucking hell! It's Woody.
Hello, Woody.
I'm from Dublin. You are an
God,
Irish
he's got a shit hairstyle, hasn't he?
You're fucking shit.
Pipe down, lugs. Right.
You can say that again.
Crazy game. Well, he's beaten one Luke. Can he beat another? Because Michael Van Gerwen, I put Michael Van Gerwen plays the other Luke in the semis.
Should have put a bet on that, shouldn't I?
You know, I'm pretty sure Luke Littler was actually favoured.
Yeah. I
No,
was very surprised.
I'm on about 6-5.
He's let him off. I think when he had that free,
That
when he
was
had that
shocking,
3-0
says
lead,
Tom. Harvey's
took
right,
his
by the way. It's like he fell asleep when he was muzzled.
He took his foot off the pedal when he was 3-0 up.
Luke Littler, right? I think Luke Littler Luke Littler was 4-0 up, and then he just I don't really know what happened. It was strange. He took his foot off the gas big time, and then once Michael Van Gerwen started crawling the legs back, you know, he was like, right, now I need to start playing properly. Hit the 160, then did nothing for the remaining legs. He missed one match dart as well, by the way. But, crazy. Well, the averages, I don't think the averages back up what sort of game it was. Luke Littler at one point was averaging in excess of 110. Michael Van Gerwen at one point was, I think, when it was like 4-0, he was averaging 110. And Mr. Michael Van Slaphead was only averaging 84. So there was a massive gap. But then obviously he took his foot off the gas, and look what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Van Gerwen picked it up. His average went, and Littler just went straight down. Up, down. It was a good game. 6 180s. Or MVG not hitting the 180, by the way. It's got to be one of the worst from him. I don't think MVG I don't recall MVG not hitting the 180 in the Premier League.
He hardly acknowledges him. What?
He's probably thinking to himself, how the hell did he not win that? He's thinking to himself, I should have won that. He'll be fuming about that. 6 out of 9 for Michael Van Gerwen on the finishing, 5 out of 12 for Luke Littler. He had his chances, he didn't take them. And yeah, that's another night. I'm pretty sure that's the second night on the bounce that Luke Littler's not got very far.
Mm-hmm.
Is his hold on the current title going to slip away? Is he going to lose that top spot? We'll find out. Game number 3 is starting shortly, and it's Peter Griffin. It's Rob Cross versus Peter Griffin. So Rob Cross versus Stephen Bunting, and yeah. I'm pretty sure Liam will agree with this, but I think we should go for a break. Does that?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's go for a break. God, dear me.
Carry on with the Knocking Head song, because that was still playing.
Let's not then. No one's pressed the fucking button.
No. Carry on with the same song that was originally been playing.
Oh, on Diggersaurus.
Yeah.
Oh. In Anfield. Yes, I enjoyed that 10 seconds.
Street alone. Her head was down, face locked onto the phone. And I wished I had a number so I could be color unknown. And then I tell her to look into my eyes and never let it go.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's now time for game number 3, and it is Receding Airlines versus another Receding Airlines. It's Rob Cross taking on Stephen Bunting. It's the egg, when I can find him. And because it's Easter egg. It's egg versus Peter Griffin. And I'm pretty sure Brian will be watching on as well, hoping that his dad wins. Right, is anyone going to unmute, or is it just me?
Right, okay then.
Stephen Bunting has the darts.
Does he now?
So looking forward to this. Very quickly, predictions for this. I'm going for... You know, this will be a surprise. I'm going to go for 6-4 to Stephen.
I'll go 6-4 the other way. Be nice to see Bunting do it, but I doubt it.
Would love it, but I very doubt it. I see Stephen Bunting's got less hair than me dad. So's Rob Cross. Although if you put them alongside one older twins. And I don't think Harvey heard me say that, but never mind. Right. Time for more darts. Right, it's the man from Hastings against the man from St. Helens.
Oh, it's George Noble. George Noble, he's alive.
Yeah. Stephen Bunting does not look 40. Does he? Here we go then. It's time for more darts. Fair play to MVG though. Would have been easy to just think, right, I'm out. What's for dinner tonight? What's for dinner tonight? I just had some bloody chicken drumsticks and some noodles. 100. Here we go. Game on. Cross with the darts first. Oh, didn't want to put. Why did I put that? Oh, the World Grand Prix is always the fun part because that's that's sets again. $57 for Stephen. Hello, Bob. 140. Back to back. Ton 40s for Rob Cross. $134 then for Stephen. Leaves him on 210. London's left 140, and Rob Cross is looking at the 164. That's in treble 18. So he needs treble 20 now. Doesn't get it. 6-3 Bunting. There's. That's what I've said, 6-3. Everyone's just quiet today. Here comes Bunting. Doesn't get the first treble 20. He's drifted into 5. 45. 72 for Rob then. This will be an excellent start for him. For the egg. Do 6 in mind, double 3. Game shot the first leg. Rob Cross. Break of 4 on the first leg. And the Marks and Spencer's Arena is silenced. Yeah, it's called the M&S Bank Arena because it's sponsored by Marks and Spencer's.
Stupid.
Well, wasn't Germany's, wasn't Berlin's now called the Uber Arena or something like that? 180. $140. Come on, Stephen. Damn. Oh dear. 180 followed by 57. Ugh, excuse me. $140. Bunting for Prime Minister. Very good. Single 20 needs treble, gets treble 18 cross. Bullseye. He decided not to go for it, assuming that Stephen Bunting won't get anywhere on this 164, and he would probably be correct. Does sometimes backfire, though.
Huh.
It could backfire.
Ooh.
No, it's not. Unfortunate. Good last start. 101. He's at 63. I think he was wanting bullseye.
This start.
16 games on the second leg. Rob Cross.
Rob Cross. Averaging 107.
Rob Cross.
Finished the 2 legs in a total of 28 darts.
And a total of 48 darts. Hate the Canadian accent. Canadian accents on this.
Quarterfinals vaulted, so it's
One of the accents is just not easy to try and. It's one of those.
Well, yeah, sorry, Rodner. I think the pain of losing last week and quite improbable.
134.
The pain of that is
Bunting started with 140.
More conclusive win tonight. Don't let it get near the end. You will fall off.
Brilliant. Cross is averaging at the moment 108.
Before Littner took
Bunting averaging 92.
Tie that. Cross on the wrong end of it, so little consolation for the full world.
99.
What you do about that is the next time you play, stop.
Get involved in the poll, by the way. The last poll, by the way, it was
the best
4 votes to 2 for Luke Littner, and Luke Littner lost.
Good.
But I'm not going to do one for the semi-finals. When the semi-finals comes, I'm going to do literally one poll. It's going to be basically who will win the night, and it's going to be the 4 semi-finalists.
Thoroughly
as the
satisfied, especially at that point of his very young career.
That might make things very interesting.
But
gives people more time to get involved.
I'm sure you'd like to avoid having to watch match dart attempts.
that arena is packed. Jesus.
You're in a powerless position, aren't you, at the back of the hockey, just hoping against hope not to hear a game shot.
141 for Pete.
It's on here for Stephen Bunting.
141 for Peter Griffin. Oh.
With a real long range finish, second highest.
109.
I still have to say, Stephen's feeling pretty good about the position here on his throw.
Double 16. Cross looking at the 167. There's treble 19. Treble 20 for Bull. Doesn't get it. 95 and Bunting's on double 16. This is for a hold of 4.
Double 8.
Double 8. There we go. Game shot the third leg. Stephen Bunting.
11 weeks of the Premier League. His opponents have averaged against him 100.57, so he's run into a whirlwind most weeks. And tonight, Rob Cross had an average in 3 figures for the first 2.5 legs. It's now 99.39. So Bunting seems to be juicing opponents to play well against him for whatever reason.
Well, looking at
Bunting's average is now 89. Cross's average has gone down massively to 99.
So he's underperforming as well.
Not playing that well now, is he, Rob Cross? 46. His average has gone down to 96. Oh, dear.
Where did his nightly
The averages have gone down massively in this game.
Pressure off, not thinking about other stuff.
Averages.
As a dart player, you don't want to think about anything. If you
95.
think about it, you want it to be the match in hand.
So what you're saying is, if there's a Premier League night, Sydney, Australia, Bunting's a certainty.
He's a favourite, yeah.
Yes, I'm with you. Spec off by voltage.
But we all enjoy the concept of the home crowd, but sometimes it brings extra pressures and distraction and just
100
things that don't help you win necessarily. Yes, it's nice to get the shout when you are successful.
Not the best of matches, this. It is close, but it's not been the best of games.
Really you to make those shots.
But two really good games, and then the rest haven't.
But Cross left sort of finish in this leg, but the throw of voltage here vulnerable, I feel, because if Bunting can bang in a two-treble visit, he'd arguably be favourite.
60.
So he's not.
167 M for Cross. So you had treble 19 last time, but didn't get treble 20.
I'm a little surprised he went for the 19s first there. Stephen not on a finish.
91 that leaves him 76.
I like to just, okay, let's treat it purely a setup shot. Go from there.
Two-dart combo.
Rob didn't do too bad.
Who was treble here because he is struggling.
So.
Despite being on his home stage, he is struggling here. Leaves 86.
Close there, but
Cross gets a look at 76.
Better with Bunting at 86.
He's only going to get one double, and the choice will be double 18.
Double 18 is one of his favourite doubles.
Favourite double.
And he doesn't get it.
No.
Stephen needs 86. He does tend to do all right on. He does tend to do okay on the 18s.
With the throw and not really.
Oh, what a dart! Double 16.
Needs that last dart to get in.
No.
A major let off there, Rod, and
damn it!
An opportunity
for
unwanted.
An opportunity spurred.
Okay, 10 for double 4.
Blitz the 18. Not entertaining double 9.
Good decision.
Entertains double 4 with a nice
good decision.
And that puts him into a 3-1 advantage. The break the throw is maintained, preserved. Get involved in the poll if you haven't already done. Mentioned the 6-4 draw between these two dartists in Liverpool on the last night before COVID in 2020.
140.
As a bona fide Premier League player in 2015, when he was taken to the cleaners by Phil Taylor, 7 legs to 1, he averaged 84 as the power ran dry.
Let's go Bunting mental on tour.
Wrong when he returned on the banks of the Mersey.
Big score here, trying to get to an out. Not getting it, and he's losing ground with every visit in this leg to his opponent, Rob. He's pretty much in a good position to take full advantage of the over the throw.
And it would be for the double break job, which has much significance.
I didn't like his math much there. But still, he's ahead. But 6 darts from Bunting can remedy that.
I was going to say, you won't see many matches won in the Premier League from a double breakdown, but we just saw one 10 minutes ago.
Just don't want to go to way.
4-0 behind, my word.
Particularly against the world champ and the league leader.
He's left tops.
Is a big visit in every possible sense. Has to find the treble to lead the double. Can't do so. So Rob Cross now. Time was when he'd avoid tops at all costs. Here he has 3 darts at it for a 4-1 lead over the hometown hero.
Yeah, I like this, Rob. He gets away with a 20-dart golden throw, and he comes back with an attack in 13, breaking the throw. So it's almost a double punishment of Bunting's inability to take advantage when he has it.
5 legs down. Cross has won 4 of them. And starts to sing. Impressively. Beautifully.
Beautiful. 177.
Bunting has to win 5 of them.
And we were talking about form and league averages, and Rob Cross is just about dead on his league average of 99 and a bit. And Stephen's still languishing 10 points behind his league average.
What?
The scoreline is not a surprise based on the performance so far here. And unfortunately for both Stephen Bunting and the audience, Stephen can't get energy from the crowd unless he gives them something to give him back the energy. He's got to find something somewhere and ignite his support.
You made the point about the average. John, 99 average for the tournament for Rob Cross, and there's only one man who can boast a bigger average for the whole tournament than that, and that is Luke the Newt Littler with his 103 and change. So Cross is playing quite well without getting the results.
Yeah,
didn't need to go 14 balls. Sorry, John.
He's often not really.
10 left for Bunting. Rob Cross on double 16. So this should be 5-1 to. Yeah, Stephen Bunting's played poorly tonight.
Sometimes it's not. Sometimes
He hasn't played well tonight, sadly, Stephen. So this will be 5-1. I haven't changed the scoreboard. Apologies.
Quite
So
often.
just put 5-1 on the scoreboard because it's going to be 5-1. Now, there we go. Double 16, and it's 5-1. This game could be done very, very quickly. Not a very good game for Stephen Bunting, unfortunately, but.
Sorry about that. I was just doing something. Buying one, bloody hell.
Yeah, well, there's what it is.
Badly wants to play well, and he hasn't.
Well, we had a feeling Rob Cross would win, but I was hoping that Stephen Bunting would win in front of Liverpool fans, but unfortunately, he's not going to win in his home again in front of his home crowd, sadly. But Michael Van Gerwen did the same thing. Currently, Stevenage 0, Birmingham 0. Which means they have hit the 100 mark. This means that Birmingham are going to hit the 100 mark tonight, despite the draw. And they have 3 games left, so they can get to 100. So the maximum they can get, if they only draw tonight, is 109. If they win tonight,
yeah, they can break the points record if they win all 3.
If they win tonight, and in the final 3 games, they will finish on 111. And the highest points record in the EFL is Reading's 106. This would be absolutely.
I think Wolves hit 106
but
as
also,
well, didn't they?
No, Wolves hit 103 in League One. So
League 103.
League One record is Wolves in like
103
in the noughties or something. Wolves in the noughties hit 103 early. No, I think it was like 2003 or something. Something's daft like that. They hit 103 in League One, but the actual EFL record point is Reading 106, which I can't lie, Birmingham will beat. I think Birmingham will beat it. And fair, they can't. No one can say that they don't deserve to because they've been quite magnificent. 137 needed for Stephen Bunting. Not going to be.
At the moment, whilst looking at this table, I'm just double checking the table here. So Luke Humphries is now 5 points behind Littler. But MVG's on the same points as Aspinall, but he's still below him.
Luke Humphries will not go top of this tonight.
Yeah.
Double 16.
MVG's still below Nathan Aspinall due to leg difference.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
And a match.
Well, Rob Cross has definitely got himself involved into a top 4 race now after winning that.
Yeah.
At least MVG got 5 left.
He's only,
Holland. You only got
because he's
1.
only 3 points away. And he's really brought up that leg difference as well.
And the Welshman's been backstage talking with Polly.
Oh yeah, Chris Dobey could catch up as well, but I think Gerwyn Price will win.
How competitive is it in the practice room at the moment?
It's quite quiet. I don't know if anybody's nervous or anything, but I've literally just turned up. But yeah, it's quite quiet. But as the night goes on, someone will get a bit more boisterous and a bit more excited, I should imagine.
Yeah, I mean, the race is truly on now.
I'm telling you now, this race for top 4 is going to be very, very tight.
No, I
honestly.
don't think so. Maybe years ago, when people didn't get on.
Bolton chose electrocuted Bunting. Yeah, you could say that. Stephen Bunting is running out of time, but I think eventually, I think that there's not many nights left anymore now. For Stephen Bunting to get into the top 4 because he's now 9 points away.
He's never going to get in it. He's never going to get.
He's never going to get in it anyways. But I think it'll either be 1 or 2 weeks until mathematically Stephen Bunting cannot get into the top 4. So
sad shame.
Yeah, sad shame. But Rob Cross with that win gets him onto 14 points, 3 behind MVG and Aspinall in the top 4. But it definitely places himself into a chance of getting into the top 4. But Rob Cross and MVG, the only 2 players who have not won a night at the moment in the Premier League. But up next is the 2 players who have won a night, one winning 2 nights and another one winning 1 last week, funnily enough. But Gerwyn Price with a win in this match could get him back into the top 4, which would be absolutely huge for him. But coming up against Chris Dobey, who still could have a chance of getting the top 4, I don't see him doing it. I really don't. I just don't think he'll. It depends who he's got next week as well, but I just do not see it happening. Really don't.
He's going.
Have a check. Whilst I'm talking about this, leg difference is decent at the moment for Chris Dobey, but it depends how he gets on against Gerwyn Price because he has actually got a 4+. He's in the plus. He's in the positive for leg difference, so
he's got Aspinall.
He's got Aspinall. Oh, that's gonna be an interesting game. But Nathan Aspinall now, with that loss against Luke Humphries, he really needs to win next week if he wants to stay in the top 4. His leg difference is good, but it's going to be interesting because Gerwyn Price could go above Nathan Aspinall and will jump back over MVG as well. So Gerwyn Price could go 3rd tonight. So see what happens. But for Chris Dobey, though, every point is vital now because he, with MVG winning, he is now further away from the top 4. So it's going to be an interesting final game in the quarterfinals coming your way. But we'll go for a short break. We'll be back in a little bit for the last game of the quarterfinals. And you can play. And begin. Thank you, Liam. Now we're speaking then.
He was coming in the room anyway.
It's
so
Gerwyn Price versus Chris Dobey, and the winner will play Rob Cross. And let's not play that song. It's Gerwyn Price next. Let's play this.
That's
Welcome back. It's time for the fourth quarter-final then. Obviously, it's only going to be 4 games in the quarter-final, isn't it? Because it's 8 players. Final quarter-final then. Looking forward to seeing what happens here. Chris Dobey, the winner of last week's Premier League at darts, goes head-to-head with another man that's also won a week, but not for a while. Gerwyn Price. Let's see how these two get on. Gerwyn Price about to walk on. And Chris Dobey looking to try and make it 2 weeks on the bounce. I don't think he will mind, but you never know. Stranger things have happened. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Right. I'm going to say my prediction, and I'm going to ask the lads for their prediction. I'm going to say... I'm going to stick me neck out and say 6-4 Dobey.
6-2 Price.
6-2 Price.
Yeah.
And if Teef's still here,
Yeah, I'm still here.
you're not. You're Harvey.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Come on, the sheep.
What are you going for?
I'm gonna say 6-4 Gerwyn Price.
Boring.
I'd like to see Chris Dobey win, but
So would I.
it'd be
England beats Wales any day.
to follow up from what he did last week. See what happens.
England versus Wales, and we all know which side we're on. Definitely England, not Wales. Let's see how the sheep does. Let's see if he's maring up. Let's see if he mares all game. And let's hope he has a nightmare. Nightmare. Okay. I tried. Here we go. Christopher first. Game on. 100. 134. George Noble, the puppy. What he's called that, I'll never know. Good darts, 94. 100.
Yeah, one happy was he in Rotterdam, the Welshman.
Rotterdam. I thought I was bad at pronouncing. In Rotterdam. Rotterdam. Rotterdam.
3 top-plus averages.
No, I can't pronounce my R's, but I can pronounce
Before
it.
Rotterdam, he'd only hit 1 in the entire tournament.
He's quite vocal about the conditions as well. At the beginning, he said,
You say Holland.
playing Humphries' mind, and he clearly dealt with them the best. 90 average of 101, like you mentioned. 80s, and a timely win for Chris Dobey to put him right back in the mix.
116 for Chris then. Everyone seems to go on 19 route. Oh dear. Yeah. 76 leaves tops. And Price is just gone 216s for top. Ooh.
Missed
Off on tops now.
Same target.
Because Noble, he's a puppy. He's not. He's called the puppy. I don't know why. Game shot the first leg. Chris Dobey.
Doesn't matter.
Perfect hold of 4. Perfect start. Hello, Price. 180.
Price missed that dart, the number wasn't a million miles away. A real composure from Chris Dobey.
190.
Go in the first matchup in Belfast, which Dobey won.
Good dart.
Since avenged that defeat in the Premier League, 1 apiece. They played in a ranking final as well in Wigan. Got to the second leg. going the way of Gerwyn Price.
Good disc from Chris Dobey, 180.
Amazing what a bit of confidence can do. Dobey has it in abundance at the moment.
Both players averaging a ton at the moment. Well, just over a ton. Ton plus averages at the moment. Good start. Price looking at the 144. Needs a second treble. Gets it. Double treble.
Gets a second treble.
Oh! Excellent. What a way. What a way to level up the game and to hold 4.
Very, very
Chris
nice.
Dobey
Very, very nice.
just thought, right, okay, we'll carry on. And he hits 96 to start with. Gerwen Price, 95.
Quick play, looks like to get on with
Good
it.
start from both players here.
What do you reckon to Littler against Van Gerwen? One of the big talking points of the night so far for me. Van Gerwen, well, I think Littler lost it rather than Van Gerwen won it, if you know what I mean. But for Van Gerwen, it could turn out to be a huge win.
Yeah,
177.
for the weekend is important. Littler will be devastating.
Excellent from Price.
Huge win for
Dobey.
Michael. Still more points in the offing this evening.
140.
Good, 177 from Price. Ups his average up to 108, 109.
77.
Very well.
Dobey leaves the finish here. Which way was he going to go for? The 171? Probably switches, doesn't he?
Willing to play Rob Cross, Stephen Bunting, I think. Perhaps the occasion just got the better of him, didn't it? Yeah. Trying too hard.
114 left. And Price looking at the 152. He's just took out the 144. He's not going to take that out.
This series to Rob Cross, though, a decent display.
Dobey or not Dobey, that is the double in. Yeah. Okay, then.
Yeah. Needs the double.
Double 19 for Chris.
That was cack.
But Price looking at 92.
Oh, there's treble 20. Double 16 for Price.
That's wild.
Oh, that start. Nah.
That was important.
2-1, and there's the war. That's the first break.
And the first strike.
First break of 4.
You don't often see him on that side of the board, do you?
104 average, Dobey averaging 97. So Dobey's not playing bad, but Price is outscoring him at the minute.
Yeah, just playing really well here, Price.
180.
144 out of 110 average.
180 there.
I'm happy to punching ground to the ball for Gerwyn Price. Been a couple
140.
of match here. His worst performance in the Premier League. When he averages less than 80.
99.
His best
Got the
performance in the
4
Premier League.
perfect starts and missed the 5th and
in 2020.
didn't get any trebles after that.
116.
Chris Dobey could do the 180 here. And gets it. 180.
It's the 180 show right now.
The first 4 legs.
With Double Johnson.
Yep.
Back Gerwyn.
Featuring Ian Martin and
I very rarely hit.
Final quarterfinal.
135. That's a lot of pressure. Price is looking at the 1-2.
Nah, surely not. Not another 10 plus
10. Oh my God!
Jesus Christ, that's 2.
Excellent.
That's an excellent checkout. So that's 144 and a 128. Lovely.
124, 128, under 96, by the way.
Dobey.
All 3 of these finishes have been 90 plus finishes.
For a third,
both minimum 2 dart combos. He hasn't had a 1 dart finish yet.
I wonder what the odds would have been for that to
2
happen.
dart and 3 dart combos. Give us a 9, Gezzy. No.
Do you know what? I wonder what the odds would have been for that.
180. I have no idea, Harvey.
Go quietly, Chris.
2 10 plus checkouts. And how many 180s has he had? I think he's had like 2 or 3.
Remember Dobey's first crack in the Premier League. He lost a lot of games where he actually played really, really well, didn't he? And
134. Better from Chris Dobey, yep. Good leg from Chris.
Just not quite good enough.
He's left 94 after 9. And Price has dropped his dart.
plus averages. And he would have likely finished 6 after mixing that.
180. It's funny.
11
Let's
darts.
have 18 tops. Well done, Dobey. Nice
This is getting silly. Oh, good. Well done, Dobey.
You know, that's funny, man.
Silly though, man.
You know what? It makes me laugh. He gets the first win. He drops his third dart, picks it up, and then bangs it in the treble. So he still gets 180.
That's a big finishing.
Dobey averaging 113. 114 now. Bloody hell. Price averaging under 110.
You know that feeling. Not that often.
140. 110 plays 114 on the averages. This is crazy.
Just feels right. And for Chris Dobey at the moment,
180. What the fuck is going on?
Picking up where he left off. Well, he's improved on last week.
Yeah, I was expecting loads of 180s in the Luke Littler versus Van Gerwen game, etc. Not in this game.
And ultimately, it was probably
I did say there could be some 180s. There could be some 180s in these games tonight. Didn't expect it to be this many after. Oh, there's me, his friends.
He's back in it. And he's taking the chance.
Oh, not another. 107. Oh, shit. Oh.
Which is 3-1-8.
Hit that voice break was illegal.
128. 174 as well. What a bit down this is. He's taking the chance.
Oh, no.
That's a massive
That voice break was illegal. I was trying to say 174. But 74. Now, didn't. Yeah. 180. That voice break was just illegal. Oh.
Yeah, that should be illegal. That.
Yeah, did you hear the voice break?
Yeah.
174. I was trying to do. And it's
I just played it in. I just played it in slow mo. I just played it in slow mo to myself. It's even funnier.
Oh no!
Oh no!
100. I didn't want to stop the fucking screen.
That's okay. You've left 100 after 9.
There you go.
Chris Dobey's averaging nigh on 111 and might be a pack to go 5-2 down.
Didn't expect.
He's back in it.
Oh shit!
The option of going tops, but it was setting up nicely for the treble 20. The direction wasn't there though, and I think he made that choice as well because of Dobey being on 167.
Yeah, of course. There's always a risk if you go top, chuck one out the board, and then not leaving yourself a single to double if you mess around after. But he's done that here. It's in his hands, and this is a big breaker throw-in.
Wow. This is a magnificent performance from.
Yeah, this is
a
absolutely
brilliant
fantastic.
performance from Crystal. It's been a good game overall. The score really doesn't reflect it.
Wow, he's playing well.
Wow, 108.
Oh my god!
If he does win this leg, I bet he wishes.
By the way, I think by the way, Liam, the odds for Gerwyn Price to hit, I think it was 4 180s.
No way.
2 checkouts. I think it was around 10 or 15 to 1.
83. I just say he's averaging at the moment 109.
God.
Right, and Chris Dobey is averaging 107.
There's a real cushion now for Price.
It's been a cracking game scoring wise. Finishing wise hasn't been too bad, but Gerwyn Price has been the better player scoring wise. 108 and 105 now. It's changed now, but the averages are still really good. But this 5-2 scoreline does not reflect the game at all. It's not been a 5-2 game, but
It's not going to happen. A 1-3.
This is what happens when you get Gerwyn Price in the form he's on, and and the way he's playing at the moment. He's playing really well.
Hit and home, but it looks like
He's left double 16. This is for the match as well.
completing the semi-final.
Gerwyn Price to head into the semi-finals.
Good performance again.
Double 16 then for Price to finish off what's been a superb game.
This man's done right.
Double 8. Game shot and a match. Gerwyn Price.
That was such
Really
a
good.
dominant
I
performance.
mean, I think apart from maybe the Rob Cross Stephen Bunting game, the rest of the games have been really good games.
Oh, yeah, they have.
Great games.
Our semi-final
What's
ladder.
to
He'll
say?
take off Rob Cross.
But that's some performance. What a performance from Gerwyn Price. That is brilliant. Well, I'm going to say, by the way, the semi-finals are going to be very intriguing.
Oh, yeah.
Did anyone get involved in the poll? One person. Oh, dear. Never
Oh,
mind. Okay, well, we'll scrap that. And I should be able to start a new poll. When it decides to bloody work. Right, end that. There we go. And whoever it was that went for Price anyway, so there you go. Right, the next poll's going to be interesting, and we're going to keep this open until the final. Until we've actually done the final. So we'll close it pretty much towards the end of the final. The question now is, with the semi-finals taking place soon, who will win night number 12? And your options are Humphries, Van Gerwen, Cross, or Price. And the poll is now live in the chat. Stressful day, says Scotty. Tell me about it. Before we go for the break, before the semi-finals, should we have a look at those stats?
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
Wow.
It's not even like Chris Dobey played bad either.
To be fair, Chris Dobey, I will say at one point, was averaging, I can't remember what the decimal point was, but it was in and around the 117 mark.
Freaking mental.
117. Price was averaging 112 at one point. But then obviously as the legs went on, it just went completely down. But they'd still both finished in the top, in at least like mid to late ton pluses. Like they finished in the I would say like late 90s, but they finished in with sort of in between 105 and 110, so which is pretty decent. The highest average 106.74. That was for Gerwyn Price. Chris Dobey averaged a total of 105.61. He did average 117 at one stage. 980s in total. Really good game, by the way, with 180s, wise. I think it's the most 180s we've had in the game so far tonight. 144 checkout and a 1-2. Was it 128, wasn't it, for Price? Yeah. 128, wasn't it, for Price in the end? That other ton plus. I think it was 128, wasn't it? Yeah. 144, 128 finishes. Ton plus checkouts for Gerwyn Price. 6 out of 12, 50% on checkouts. Good going. Chris Dobey, only ended up with 3 darts to double, but executed 2 of them perfectly. 94 checkout, which was really good. And to be truthfully honest, I think, to be fair, the scoreline doesn't reflect the game, because there'll be a lot of people out there. There'll be a lot of people out there who won't have watched any of the darts. They'll have looked at the score and gone, so Gerwyn Price battered Chris Dobey. But that's not how it's not exactly how it was. it wasn't an absolute battering, to be truthfully honest. I know the scoreline suggests otherwise, but it was a good game. And the averages were rather
I said
close.
6-2 price, by the way.
Yeah, there was some magnificent darts. No, you said 6-4 the other way.
No, I said 6-2, so have that.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Oh, you got Van Gerwen right as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
But the semi-finals have been decided, and we've had some excellent games so far tonight. The table, as it stands, Michael Van Gerwen is 5th. Nathan Aspinall losing tonight means that if Van Gerwen wins against Luke Humphries, then Michael Van Gerwen goes back into the top 4, Nathan Aspinall dropping out. If Rob Cross was to win the night, it would make the... if Van Gerwen loses to Luke Humphries and Rob Cross ends up winning the night, then we'll have potentially 4 people. We'll have 4 people tied on 17 points. That could get very entertaining. The top 4 races
very interesting.
The top 4 races getting very interesting. There is literally 3 points separating 3rd and 6th. So there's not much separating them.
So
it's a bit like the bloody relegation scrap in the championship. There's literally 3 points separating bottom and bottom and bloody 20 and 20th or something silly. There's not a lot separating them. There's not a lot to separate the players at the moment. 106 average for Price, excellent. We will have the 2 semi-finals coming up shortly. In the meantime, get involved in a new poll, because the question is now, who will win night number 12? We will find that out in due course. The first semi-final coming your way. Luke Humphries goes head-to-head with Michael Van Gerwen. Michael Van Gerwen winning the last leg decider in the cracking game against Luke Littler. As for Luke Humphries, he finished off Nathan Aspinall by 6 legs to 3. Who's going to win the second Luke versus MVG derby of the night? We're going to find out. He's beaten one Luke already. Can he beat the other one? All I'm going to say to Van Gerwen, good Luke. See you after the break.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, won't you let the light shine through? In the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
Right then, time for the semi-finals, then, gentlemen. The first one about to get underway shortly. Luke Humphries versus Michael van Gerwen. Well, he did it against Luke Littler.
Yeah.
Will he be able to do it against Luke Humphries? That's the question. Now, Liam's obviously an MVG fan, so I don't know how you're going to feel about this game. I assume probably confident after the fact he beat Luke Littler. If he starts like he did against Luke Littler, he will definitely lose this time because
he would.
Luke Humphries bottling it.
No.
Let's see if he can get himself to the final. Right, just waiting for Luke Humphries to fight Luke Littler. Still waiting for Luke Humphries to finally finish his walk on, and then we'll have the game on. So Humphries versus Gerwen. And I'll give you two guesses who's got the darts.
Humphries.
Wong, MVG. MVG's won the darts twice tonight. Michael Van Gerwen has the darts for this semi-final. A place in the final at stake against either Rob Cross or Gerwyn Price. Who's gone through to the final? We're going to find out in due course. Don't mind me, I'm just typing the scoreboard. Van Gerwen wins, he goes into third. Obviously, Gerwyn Price is playing, so he will. Well, if Van Gerwen wins this game, I think he's guaranteed a top 4 spot tonight. Yeah, because Rob Cross can only get a maximum 17 points. He can only get to 17. So win for MVG, and he will be finishing in the top 4 tonight with week number 13 coming up next week. Leston said nervous, Liam. Oh, you should have seen him in that last leg decider against Littler. He was shitting himself. Going to be a cracker. Well, you were in a way. You were shitting yourself.
When Van Gerwen came from 4-0 down and survived match starts to beat Luke Littler. Can he get rid of the other Luke in the semi-final en route?
Here we go. Game on.
Final of the season. Will Humphries win again after his
85 for MVG to start with. Here comes Luke Humphries. First 3 darts, 140.
To watch this big semi-final in the company.
What's Shrek like with inviolable opponents? I don't know. You tell me. I know he gets annoyed at Donkey quite often.
But I do admire the directness of your approach.
Anyway, Humphries v Van Gerwen should be
134.
That said, if MVG plays like he did in the previous game,
1v3.
it won't even be a contest.
Another treble, didn't get it.
Because Humphries was just insane.
142 for Michael then? No, not going to go.
The treble 20s and doubles, like they'll be going out of
102. We'll have 3 darted tops coming up because Humphries isn't on a finish. 134. 74. Ops needed from MVG, double 10. Surely.
Humphries and he
Oh!
wait no longer, and Van Gerwen.
Wow.
And he could be in
Luke
trouble.
Humphries looking at the 16, gets the treble, double 16, and 1-0. MVG had 3 darts to double, and he wasted them.
Luke Humphries so far, really, is not.
And he knows he blew that chance. His reaction there is like,
Really? What's he done wrong?
just gone.
Got one on the floor there.
120 and about 60 points on the floor, I think there.
And I
Luke
recall
Humphries. Here comes MVG.
did not last long as he lost the
Oh.
first leg. Yes.
Oh, it was in the treble as well.
Oh. Full swing in the final leg when he had thrown one in the last leg decider. But in this instance, the advantage has not lasted long, has it?
No, it has not at all. Yeah, Michael started off the game against Luke Littler really slowly. This is not a slow start. He just missed those 3 at a double.
180.
At the most spectacular game that we've seen in this year's Premier League, averaging 118. The levels he has, that's why he's the world number 1.
MVG beat Littler with Seawell 180s. Yeah, he did. Littler had 6 180s. And Michael Van Gerwen did not hit a single maximum. And it's 2-0 Luke Humphries. Is MVG going to do the same again? Go 4-0 down and turn it around? Surely not this time. Oh, dear.
Wait, MVG didn't even win the first leg. What the fuck?
No, he hit single 20 and then missed 2 at double 10. Then Luke Humphries hit triple 14, double 16.
Feels like a must
Fucking hell. How the fuck did he not get that leg?
Going about his business.
Well, he blew it.
Wow, 3-4-0 behind against this elite.
60?
Eventually, you come up dry.
55.
Can't keep going back.
What I say, by the way, great leg for Luke Humphries.
Gerwen. He couldn't hit a maximum to save his life in Rotterdam.
140. I tell you now, if Michael Van Gerwen does not win this leg, then I don't know what to say.
105.
So just to confirm, by the way, that second leg that was won by Luke Humphries, he took out the Shanghai.
Leg that Luke started with a
Took out
1.
the Shanghai in that last leg.
So for a hold and throw.
Right, now 76 this time for Michael Van Gerwen, 16 for tops. And it's cack.
It was almost in, but you're not a cack.
2 or 3 attempts.
Well, it wasn't him, was it?
Talking about the way it's finished.
Correct. It needs to go first up.
Get involved in the poll, by the way, in the chat, by the way. That'll close during the final. Surely this time. Good marker. No.
It's a good dart.
Right then.
Tell you what that one was.
Does he want to
The
win
less
this
said
leg?
about that, the better.
You want to win this leg?
3 in hand twice in this match, and it's going to cost
There's
him
top
again.
15 tops. Double 10.
Oh, he's been let off.
Big let off.
He might have been let off there.
But really, rub it in.
Big let off. He's got to get this now. Does. There
He
we
has
are.
been massively let off there. Bloody
He's
hell.
let off the hook. Big time.
Yeah, it really was. And
Massive let off.
first 2.
Oh, bounce out
Oh,
again.
that was in the treble as well. That was in the treble.
You know what's funny? In the last leg, he hit 120 in the last start, fell out of the
Just sometime.
180.
Oh, yeah, here we go. The 180 train.
Here we go.
180.
Oh my god.
Semi-final night, semi-final.
MVG,
Oh
get
my.
him on, just set him up. Come on.
Come on.
Go on. Oi! Hello. Go on, MVG. Make us
MVG's on a 9 darter.
Another 9 dart legs for this incredible
Go on.
season of 9 dart legs.
Oh, that was fucking
You've done it
shit.
again. You've done it again. Triple 20, 19, double 16.
That was
Michael Van
fucking
Gerwen
shit.
a 9 darter
Fuck.
on Sky
Hold on.
Sports since the 2013
No.
World Darts Championship.
That's still wrong. They keep putting triple 20, 19, double 16. Now that's 1-2-1.
Well,
Yeah.
bear in mind what we saw the first couple of legs. This is
51.
He's going to go for double again. Oh, he is.
Oh!
Well, he's going to eventually get it. Oh, come
Well,
on,
you
it's
know
the
what's
third
funny?
time he
Yeah.
tried
He doesn't-
that. He was going to get it
You know
eventually.
what's
Bloody hell.
crazy?
Darts
He
is
doesn't
like-
hit tops all game, and then he hits 2 on a bounce.
You know what? He
It's
tried
not
that against
for that.
Luke, and he hit the first double, and he didn't hit the second one. He was going to take it out.
This game's got very interesting. That's a break of 4 as well. Luke Humphries
Yeah,
averaging
that's
106, and Michael only averaging 98 at the minute.
He needs to take advantage of it. now.
121.
Luke Humphries will want to
Well, he didn't, did he?
would want to break him
Come on,
back.
Liam.
2 180 for Van Gerwen.
The best thing about tonight for Liam, no Hugh Ware.
For the great Dutchman.
Yeah.
Of course, he's happy about that.
Yeah, of course he is. 140. That's a ton plus checkout each, and we're only in the 4th leg. Only done the fourth leg, so only played 4 legs.
12,
The 5th leg now.
16
30.
30.
of the league, and Michael Van
I think I
Gerwen.
hit better scores earlier.
And I say yet.
I hit a better score earlier.
Oh, he's on 1-1-1. Hello.
You were.
Hello, MPG. You're on 1-1-1.
How can I help you? Well, sorry to hear you're unwell.
Oh my god! And then Luke Humphries is on 1-1-0.
He's left
What's
110.
going on here then?
I'm trying.
Ah!
Now that is fucking shit.
32.
That could be the Humphries show.
Oh dear.
Humphries hit
110's
goal.
on.
Oh, pussy.
Pussy, he almost took it. 79 for Michael to avoid the break of 4. There you go. 7-19, double 11.
Oh, that's always the risk. That's always the risk of going for double 11.
Try and
You
leave
go
a finish
inside
with
and you
the
fuck it.
Yep, he's it. 71.
Don't you agree, Liam? That's the,
Double
always the
16,
risk.
3-2. And he gets
risky as well because even more riskier because he's drawing 2-2. It was on his fucking throw.
I literally, honestly, I do not know which way this game is going to go now.
This is going to be very tight.
I don't know which way this game is going to go now.
If Luke Humphries wins this on his throw, then
Luke Humphries is averaging 100.08.
Okay, right then.
And
Okay.
MVG averaging 99.59.
59.
Shame it wasn't 10 more. Double cack. Here we go. 108.
108. Oh, hello. He's come from Mexico. Did you bring some tacos with you?
177. There we go.
That's fucking stupid.
Didn't voice break this time.
Good. I'm glad you didn't.
No voice break this time.
I'm glad you didn't.
Been really impressed with Michael Van Gerwen tonight, Rob. From that 4-0 down situation.
Fucking hell, 134.
Wow. Excellent leg there from both of them. Go on, then.
This game's lighting up now.
Terrible.
96. Back in the Greek Cup. What, you smashing it with a plate? They used to break plates.
Only go to Logan Paul some years ago.
Oh. We were dart at ball.
MVG needed that. Just couldn't get it.
MVG misses darts and Luke Humphries just punishes. At least I eat it, you don't. No, because I can't. I need to go. I'm in Morrison's tomorrow anyway. Having me.
He's starting to hit 180s now.
180. I'll be having me scrambled egg and stuff.
He's got
in
his 180s game on now.
I'll go around Morrison's and see if I can find any of it. I've run out the
100 from that.
I've run out of innocent orange as well, so I need to try and grab both of them tomorrow if I can.
Mate, he's hit 171 again.
171.
How many times did he hit 171 now? This is taking the piss.
It's been a good game from both of them, really. It's just the finishings let both of them down big time, I must say.
And as you were saying,
the finishings let them both down. Is what I was saying.
Yeah.
The scoring's been good. Double 10. Oh
no!
Well, that could be it. I think. That could be it because if he takes this, he's got the darts.
Yeah.
For 5-2.
Oh no!
Start this.
Oh, last start. Fucking hell!
Wow.
Oh. The way Luke Humphries stumbled there as well.
To be truthfully honest, I don't think MVG can have any complaints.
Wow.
He's missed 11 darts at double all match. You cannot miss 11 darts at double against Luke Humphries. Good dart.
In the house in years.
So 115. MVG, Luke Humphries only started off with 60. He follows up with
And if he
96.
did,
So
because he was
probably
so
advantage MVG at the moment if he can get a good score here.
But
Oh, he
he-
can. Oh, he can.
Oh, yes, he can.
180.
He can.
And
Turn
it's
him into
wrong
bloody
doing it, or a
Nick
second
McCarthy.
Well, having missed the
It
90,
can.
since then, in
Oh.
the Premier League, he's averaged 91.
Oh, unlucky.
5 and
England 36.
Give
It leaves him
MVG
17.
this leg.
Luke not on the finish.
Just give MVG this leg, why don't you?
Needs a treble. 65. If he doesn't win the leg from here, then he deserves to lose. 16. Oh, God.
What was that face for, MVG? What the fuck's that?
Because he knew it was crap.
To be honest,
your fucking teeth off. I've got
to
better
be
teeth
honest,
than you,
Harvey,
mate.
to be honest, Harvey, that was such a bad data double.
That was poor.
This has been a bad leg from Luke Humphries. Double 8 this time, MVG. And he's got a leg.
Do you know what? I want to check the
And
odds. I want to check the odds for MVG to
And
win.
that was important because that is a break back.
I want to check the odds quick.
Time to think about that Shrek offer by Universal.
MVG's 5 to 1 to win.
140.
It's not really that great.
Luke Humphries' average is a ton, and MVG's is now 100.
Oh, it's now 9 to 2.
9
Yeah,
to
but
2.
this vibes ahead, Hart. Shush.
Shit odds.
Would you say you're elegant, Roderick? You can answer it. You can't say no.
9 to 2.
9 to 2 for MVG to turn it around. I think at 5-2 it'd have been a lot more.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Oh, God.
Did he just hit 2 treble fucking 7?
Yeah, 2 treble 7.
Oh, my
He's
word.
left 159. Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Oh, 131. That's 130 left for Luke.
60.
MVG can just try and set up here.
120.
101.
Okay.
Hmm.
If he gets a treble, he's on.
This is for the match.
Bullseye. Oh, God.
The fucking hell, that's miles off, like.
That was so bad. Terrible, that. 5-4.
He could pull it off again.
Honestly,
he wins this leg and he could pull it off again, you know.
Let's just remind
Yeah.
us. MVG was,
Wow.
MVG was 4 legs down against Luke Littler, turned it around and won. MVG has been 3 legs down against Luke Humphries and could turn it around.
That's awful from Michael.
Although maybe not with that visit.
First start and walk away.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Oh, yeah.
Luke Humphries will feel like he got away with
You're
it.
freezing.
Michael
What?
Oh, yeah, you
The
went.
fuck?
Yeah, you
Was
were,
that second dart, MVG?
Yeah, you were in Teesside Park. wasn't you?
Game very much still.
I forgot she was going to Teesside Park with a.
Goes to the softball routine.
Right, this leg's turning fucking sour.
slowed the throw.
Shite leg, ladies and
Sour
bastards.
fucking fruits. Like, Jesus Christ.
Not to lose the match, to lock
123.
Not to throw pulled up.
I came close on 2 occasions today, by the way, hitting the 180. I hit a 140 and then 123.
Cool.
I just went, just go in.
Just go in.
I was like,
Is that
"Well,
what
go
she
in,
said?
for fuck's sake."
Brett back into the game in the last leg or so. The Van Gerwen
136 left.
into the one.
How many bloody times is going to go to deciders, Jamie Gibbs? I don't know.
130.
It could go to. Oh well, if he doesn't get this, Humphries chances are he'll possibly take out 62. Oh God.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
this could possibly be it.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Extinguishes hope here. 52
10,
remain.
20. 1 dart to double 16. He gets it. Game shot.
There you go.
And the match. Luke Humphries. Unfortunately for MVG, Luke Humphries deserved it.
He did beat Littler, he couldn't beat Humphries.
You can't waste that many dart at double. You can't have that many dart at double and waste them against Luke Humphries. You get punished.
Oh, voltage, Rob Cross.
But I haven't said that. Just looking at the stats, actually. Looking at the stats there, he wasn't exactly outstanding on his finishing either. To be fair, I'm saying that, and I've just looked at the stats. And there's actually... But look, 14 darts missed a double, 9, only 9. I mean, really, if you're missing 14 darts at double, chances are you probably won't win. But unfortunately for MVG, that is a bad result because now, if Rob Cross wins the semi-final and the final, he will be level with Michael van Gerwen. And then literally all the players that it'll literally be, I think, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th, all on 17 points. So this could get very interesting. Who does MVG have next week? By the way, I see the likes of Luke Humphries, etc., aren't playing in the Euro Tour. I see Michael van Gerwen and Luke Humphries aren't playing, and neither's Luke Littler in the Euro Tour. They're all having a break. Johnny Clayton, Darryl Gurney, Danny Noppert. I mean, while waiting for the semi-final, I might as well go through this. For the Euro Tour, Johnny Clayton, Darryl Gurney, Danny Noppert, Josh Rock, Nathan Aspinall, Martin Schindler, Chris Dobey, Mike De Decker, Stephen Bunting, Jan van Veen, Peter Wright, Ross Smith, Damon Hetter, Joe Cullen, Dave Chisnell, and Ryan Searle are all the seeded players, so they will be playing in round 2. So the round 1 fixtures tomorrow in the afternoon session, which we will not be live for. The afternoon session gets underway at 12 o'clock, and it's Gerwyn, if I pronounced that correctly, against Matt Campbell, Christopher Ticey against Mickey Mansell, Madders Vasmer against Ian White. Oh, Ian Wright's back in it. Lovely. Andrew Gilden against Landmann. Tricol against Gödel, a player from Austria. Ryan Joyce versus Haju. Is that what you pronounce him? The guy from Finland? Haju. Haju or something like that. Ricardo Pietrexto against Bissell. Dennant against Rodriguez. That's, I think, is it Warby John or is it Wusty John? Is it Warby or is it Wusty? Which one's it? Oh, yeah, it's Goggles. So it's Warby John then. Warby John Lennon. It's definitely Warby John. And then the evening session, which we'll be covering, sees Vernig take on Nico Springer. Dirk van Duivenbode take on Georgi Jehirski. I'm convinced I'm pronouncing that wrong. I don't know how to pronounce it. Vessel Nyman taking on William O'Connor. Raymond van Barneveld against Karel Sedlacek. Richie Shithouse. Oh, that's going to be a good game. Richie Shithouse versus Mensa Sulovic. Kevin Duet against Barry Van Peer. Jermaine Waterina versus Leschbachner. Lechbacher. I don't know how the fuck you pronounce him either. And Luke Woodhouse against Nathan Rafferty. I'm normally good with German pronunciations, but I just do not know how to pronounce some of those bloody names, I'm afraid. But yeah. Got to say, by the way, that Richie Shithouse game against Sulovic will be very interesting. 6 out of 15 on the doubles. Oh, someone actually wore a Shrek mask. Brilliant. 120 checkout, 100 checkout, 6 out of 15, 4 out of 18. 98 on the averages. There was 0.01 in it on the averages, but the finishing was lousy. 5 on 80s too, yeah. Luke Humphries was probably... I mean, Luke Humphries was the better player for a lot of that, but yeah, I don't think MVG will be happy with that. I can tell you Rob Cross has the dart against Gerwyn Price. And that second semi-final is coming your way in a few moments.
you played that one.
There you go.
Hand on the wheel, got my pistons pumping, all 800 horses running. Oh baby, 125 in the middle of the night, got my engine thundering. Dream machine, racing queen, I'll take you wherever you wanna go. Let's blow this town, break the speed of sound tonight.
Probably one of the shortest breaks we'll ever fucking have in our life. If anyone doesn't want to say there's a fucking short break, then yeah. I know we've probably had short breaks in that, but bloody hell, that's pretty short. But here we are, ready for the second semi-final. Let's get it on. And well done, Daryl. You haven't got the bloody scoreboard. You haven't got the scoreboards up. Right. I have to sort it out myself. Got no reason not to celebrate. There we go. Right, we have got the scoreboard ready. Nice. Let's go. Yeah, massive game for both players, really. Rob Cross still aiming for his first nightly win, of course, but the most important thing, he could get into 1 point away from the top four. But and important for Gerwyn Price winning this game, he could push himself further away from that line that takes you out of the top four. So he could go a further point ahead. But more importantly, if he wins tonight, it will be 3 points ahead of Aspinall and MBG. So,
oh wow, I've just seen this on Twitter.
Oh, what have you seen?
I mean, let's be honest. Does Carrick want the fans on his side?
Oh no.
According to this, Michael Carrick has come out and said that he would not class Bowen missing out on playoffs as a failure. It's a massive failure. Bowen, this is a team that need to finish in the playoffs. Our board expect playoffs minimum, and he's saying it's not a failure. I'm afraid the way things are going, he'll get sacked because the fans.
Oh yeah.
I have a feeling Saturday is going to be a bit of a. I think Saturday is going to be toxic. We'll end up with toxic atmosphere again. It's all because of Carrick. Carrick's not doing himself any favours at the minute.
That's not going to. That's not going to really.
First of all, he's playing. First of all, he's not exactly getting us results at the minute. He's got a lousy defensive coach. He never changes his tactics up. Plays the same team and formation all the time. Teams get used to it. He never changes things up. He doesn't have a plan B or a plan C. Plays the same plan A every time, and we get fucked every 5 seconds. Like, does he want to get sacked? Because it seems at the minute like he wants to.
Oh yeah, it looks like it.
And I said all along, this will be. I did say this year. I said if we don't get playoff, then he's gone. Simple as that. He'll get sacked this year. But if he doesn't, then I don't think it'll go down very well with a lot of our fans.
It's not going to go down very, very well indeed.
But he's not doing himself any favours. I mean, he was mourning at Mark Drury for asking him about the players' mentality, because a lot of the fans are questioning Borough's mentality. Are we going to be good enough to get players, etc.? And he criticised Mark and the fans for asking that. So it's all going wrong for Carrick at the minute. Nothing's going well for the minute.
Yeah, exactly.
I just don't see it. I just can't see. I can't see the fans being patient anymore. A lot of fans lost their patience ages ago.
The thing is with
we have a member of staff. We have a both.
What is Price doing there? What the fuck?
He was going for the 1-3-4.
I think he must have missed double 10 then. Weird.
Yeah,
the cameras said.
No, they didn't. I don't know what they did there.
So weird.
I don't think they realised. But he's just he's gonna. Things are falling.
That doesn't matter. He's won them up anyways.
Things are starting to fall apart for him at the minute. It's a shame, but
I'm not gonna lie. In a minute, though, mate. If this club keeps on going the way it's going, he'll end up falling further down. I don't want to see it happen with Borough, but the problem is eventually
things aren't going well for the minute. I mean, I'm being honest here, brutally honest. And if anyone says that we're a team that belong in the Premier League, then you're fucking silly, because we haven't been good enough for the Premier League since we went up in 2016. And even then, we were second bottom in the Premier League. We weren't good enough for the Premier League. We didn't have a good enough team or a manager that was good enough in the Premier.
Like the players
ever since then, we just haven't been good enough. I swear the closest we've got is the playoffs. The playoff semis is as close as we've got. And in each of those playoff semis against Aston Villa and Coventry, we've not scored in any of them matches. This season was literally, I think this season was his last chance. A lot of Borough fans wanted him. One of our members, one of our Scope volunteers, who goes to all the Borough games, has said that has already said he thinks Carrick goes. He said Carrick will go this season, simple as that. And if he doesn't go, I'll be very surprised. But I don't think it'll go down well with our fans if he stays. I like Carrick, but he's just not he just doesn't seem to be a good enough manager at the minute. He's run out of ideas.
Yeah, it just proves it.
He's been with Borough. He's been with Borough for 3 years, pretty much. So he's had 3 years to get us at least play a final, promotion, etc. But I don't know any manager that's going to get Borough promoted, because I just don't think we have a good enough team. We don't have a good enough team, and unless we scrap the coaching staff, we're not going to go anywhere.
Do you know what I feel the problem with you is as well is you've really focused on your attack when realistically you needed to focus.
Yeah, our defence is the weakest part of the team.
Very weak. Yeah,
we got one.
James on the second leg, Gerwen Price.
Out of the top 6 clubs, out of the top 10 clubs, we've got one of the worst defences out of the top 10 teams at the minute.
I said it for Liam. If you're there, did I say it for ages? Middlesbrough have a top.
I mean, put it this way: if we're conceding, this is no disrespect to you, by the way, but conceding 4 goals to bottom of the league by our standards is an embarrassment. Conceding 5 to Sheffield Wednesday and losing a 3-goal lead and bottling leads twice against Sheffield Wednesday is poor. I can't imagine how many points we've actually lost from winning positions, it's got to be in the high 20s.
You probably put the stat in the chat the other day, Liam, but did you see that we've got the second highest amount of goals at home this year?
Yeah, which I've got to say, by the way, is well done. Well done.
We've been absolutely brilliant at home, scoring-wise this season. In this, well, not this season, this year. Sorry,
bit of a shame your defence hasn't been. No.
Yeah, but
I did say, I said this as well, and I said this to my dad's mate who was with me at the, because I was with my dad's mate at the game against Plymouth, right? And I said to him, I'll tell you something. If Plymouth had if Plymouth had a better back line and didn't have loads of injuries, I think they would be easily mid-table, top half side.
And also, you've got to
because
realise
of the way your
defence
is what's screwing you up.
And if you had the right manager as well, which is also a key factor.
Well, definitely not. Getting Wayne Rooney was the biggest mistake. Yeah. I said that at the start.
Yeah.
But
we got that.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting. Well, it's 2-1.
You know, people think I wasn't giving me. I think you all thought I wasn't giving Mooney a chance, but Rooney's
I totally get you. Yeah,
he's not a manager.
I just feel like as well with the problem.
I mean, if he's finished, put it this way, right?
I think he got
prior to before he joined Jews, he'd finished bottom of the MLS 3 times with Dallas, and the MLS is a cack league. So does that tell you something? 180. I mean, he's been described as one of the worst English managers in the EFL by a lot of players. And it's not like he didn't get the backing. He got the backing. He got he got players in. But he was never going to do well. You keep Muslich next season, you'll finish definitely.
Yeah, we'll definitely keep Muslich.
Here's the question, though. I know we're doing the darts, but if you just tuned in, this is the darts, but we're just off topic at the moment because we're talking about footy at the moment. We'll get back to the game shortly. But here's the question, right? How many of your current players are you likely to be able to keep, and how many do you think will end up going?
Whilst this game's going, it's a good topic that we can talk about, actually.
Liam has pretty much said it's definite. So
we'll talk about it because obviously, whilst this game's going on, it's a good topic to talk about.
Well, also, by the way, this game's been shit.
Yeah,
the price of scoring's been all right, but there hasn't been that much to get excited.
We will keep on tabs with this score. Do not worry about that. Oh, wait there.
Oh, hello. There's
hello.
Oh, we can get just check out. There we go. That brings it to life. There we go. And that's the same. Like you got a 180. Good. Chances are you will probably end up in League One, which would be a shame. But if you come up against the likes of Bradford and Doncaster, I won't mourn too much about it.
But going through the squad, I generally think we will keep most majority of our players. We'll end up using probably a lot of our youngsters next year. Freddie Saka included, Kayla Roberts, definitely they'll be included. They will get a lot of game time. I feel like it's been a long time coming.
What happened to Caleb Roberts? Because he did use.
He's just signed a new deal.
So I was going to say he did play on numerous occasions for you before, and then obviously this season.
And Freddie Saka has scored in the Championship. He's still only 18, by the way. So he's still got a lot of years ahead of him.
What nationality is he? What nationality is he?
Welsh. He's Welsh.
So he's going to be the Welsh Wilson Isidore, is he? The Welsh Isidore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Caleb Roberts.
Yeah.
But most of the players that I think will go, Talavera will go. I think Hazard will go. I think he'll definitely want game time in the Championship, and I feel like he does deserve it with the season he's had.
You won't be sad about that.
But he has been probably one of our players of the season. And people could say, oh, yeah, I disagree. But do you realise how many times he has kept us in games with the saves that he's made? You can look at his distribution all you like, but his saves that he's made has saved us so many times in vital games. I can't
lie, he pulled off, I think, 2 really good saves against us.
Oh, yeah, that save he pulled off against Whittaker was absolutely stupid.
I still feel you were hard done by in that game. But
oh, yeah.
A lot of Law fans won't agree with it.
We don't talk about that.
A lot of both we deserve the 3 points.
Yeah.
Nah. Tops needed for price. 4-1. Well, cross losing, by the way, is perfect for Michael Van Gerwen. Because even though he's lost
it is
tonight,
very, very good for
this
Michael
is
Van Gerwen.
perfect. Oh dear! Look at these stats. 108 plays 86 on the averages. Bye.
Wow. But carrying on though, yeah, Hazard, Tanavierov. I'm starting to think it right now, but I generally think Bundu will leave, and it's sad to say, but I think he will.
Be a shame because he scored some decent goals for you.
Yeah, he'll hit double figures. I think very, very soon. He's one away from hitting double figures.
What's he wearing? Oh, the horns.
Ryan Hardy, if he gets a good offer, and he'll go definitely double figures again in the championship. I think you'll probably want to aim for.
To be fair, I think Hardy is a champion. I think Hardy is a championship striker.
Yeah, he is definitely. Other players you're looking at.
He's more of a poacher, though, isn't he? Really?
Yeah. Loans as well. GAB. I actually think we'll sign GAB permanently. I do think we will. There's a possibility we could.
Some of your fans aren't
season,
fond of
he
it,
has really developed well.
Ignore
some of your fans aren't fond of him.
Yeah. Let me take that one off him.
Yeah,
some of your fans aren't fond of GAB.
The thing is, with GAB, he's still a young lad. He's still only 21.
Whoa! Someone turned
pretty
bad.
bad.
Hang on. Do that a second. I'm adding something, that's why.
Literally just heard echo.
There you go.
Right, so working now?
Yep.
Oh, right.
Fair to me.
That's it. I didn't know what was going on there. He literally joined the thing on his laptop, and then I mean, even when Liam spoke, it was echoing. So I don't know what.
Yeah, it was very weird that. Oh, yeah, we haven't changed the score.
Anyway, oh shit! No, I haven't.
Don't worry.
Well, I can get rid of the game shot and the match Rob cross. That's game over.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, hello, two of you.
No, it's good. It's good. The one on stream on my phone is not.
Yeah. I'll get rid of that one for the minute.
Right then, lads.
One Liam is enough, quite frankly.
Yeah. All right. What were we saying again? Yeah, going.
Oh, by the way, Liam, I was going to ask. By the way, I've got a card and something sorted for you for your 21st. So when you get round to it, can you send me your address so I can put it on the card?
Why don't I?
It comes tomorrow. Oh, have you already got it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you're sending the card, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh right, never mind. If you've already sent it to me, then I'll just use it. Then. I don't know when it'll come, man. I'll have to send it. Your birthday's next Friday, isn't it?
Yep, the day I get paid.
And you're not going to Butlins next Friday. You're going literally when we come back from Edinburgh.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, so you'll get my card then?
Yeah, they changed today. They were going to go originally, but now I think they're going on Whit Week, which is one of the most expensive times, Whit Week. So you're going on a very expensive time.
It was never going to be my birthday.
That's. I don't think he'll care if he's getting the card and something you send through the thing. It's a darts card, by the way.
Yeah, seems about right, doesn't it? Seems about right.
MVG is shit. No, it doesn't say it actually.
Wow, yeah, bet it does. More like MVG's
is Martin going to Butters or Butters? Butland, you silly.
I've heard of Butters. He's a South Park
surprise. Mate, it's a card. He doesn't know what's going to be inside the card. Is this next week's games? Luke Littler versus
no, them games next week look a little tasty, don't they? I'll tell you what, if MVG loses next week, he is fucked.
Yeah, that is critical, that Rob Cross game.
Oh, that is a very important game.
5-2, by the way, if you just tuned in, by the way. Get involved in the poll. 6-4 to the moment.
Would be mad is if Gerwyn Price and Nathan Aspinall actually both win. That would be even more insane.
Right, well, don't forget that this poll was opened before the semi-finals started. Luke up 6 people have voted so far. I'm going to have a look at Discord in the moment, Scotty. I'm busy, if you can't see.
Yes.
3 votes for Luke Humphries, 1 for Price, and 2 for MVG. Now, MVG's out, so bye to that. MVG
Oh,
won't win it.
another one. Oh, it's on.
Butlins.
Oh.
Butlins is a holiday. It's a holiday park. Very popular one. It's the one that Stephen Mulhern appears on the telly.
Yeah.
Bit like me yesterday, you know. Tops for Price. Game shot. And a match. Going Price. I know Centre Park's near Suffolk.
He wins tonight, and it gives himself headway. He gives himself a 3-point gap.
I don't think there is a Butlins near Suffolk. I think the nearest
He is 3 points clear of the top 4 line.
I think the nearest Butlins. Is there only 3 Butlins resorts in? Is there only 3 Butlins resorts in England?
Yeah, there's
Minehead will be the one years ago.
Minehead, Skegness.
There is one in there is one down in Bognor Regis.
Bognor Regis and Skegness.
Skeggy's the closest one to where Scotty's, because Scotty's in Norwich. So
yeah, Skeggy.
The one is Skegness, which is Lincolnshire.
Skeggy, come on, Skeggy.
Which isn't actually too far from East Anglia.
Oh, Julian Alvarez has just scored.
I guarantee you now, Daddy used to take Baby Dowler in 2003. I went to actually, funny enough, me and my family actually went to Butlins in 2023. Was it 23? Yeah.
I'll be going.
No, was it?
I'll be going
Was it
Butlins
last
again,
year?
anyways, with my family this year.
No, last year was Haven in near Western Supermare. Last year was
but so potentially,
I'll
2023
it was. It was 2023 because wasn't it the first time I met you, or was the first time I met you at Hull?
First time you met us was.
No, I'm pretty sure the first time I met you was actually in Plymouth on that day.
Yes.
And then the next day we all threw darts from the just near the windowsill at that place in Paynton, and Harvey threw them all on the floor.
I was attempting to throw them from long range.
Oh, it's gone on the floor.
And Jack and
that's gone in the air. And that's hit the ceiling.
Now that's Jack. What are you talking about? That was Jack.
Man, you and Jack were both shit.
Not me. It's Jack.
I hit the board.
Yeah, but you're a league player. You'd expect that. Honestly, I mean, yeah, that did.
I was mainly hitting the wall on the floor when I was hitting it from long range.
To be fair, I mean, you and Jack. I mean, Jack isn't normally one for playing darts, but I think he quite enjoyed that day.
Yeah, he did.
I think we all enjoyed that day. Apart from when we went to that. When we actually tried to go into that sports club, it was shut.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to go and have some dinner and all that. And then all I heard was Liam moaning about the prices of a burger or something in that pub.
Yeah, it wasn't good prices though, was it? Let's be honest.
Birmingham City.
You were in Paynton, mate. What did you expect?
Dear.
You were in Paynton. What do you expect? What's the Birmingham score?
Well, Birmingham has now beat our points record, Liam.
Did he win?
Yep, 102 points now.
They're on 102. Well, they only need to win the next game, and they beat Wolves' record, and then win the next game. They've beaten Readings, so they will finish on 111. I think. What's their final 3 games?
They've got Mansfield at home, and then Blackpool away.
Mansfield just lost 5-1 to Reading, so I don't see much.
Then Blackpool away, and then Cambridge away. Blackpool will be a tricky one. I think they'll draw to them.
Yeah, Blackpool will be a great match.
Oh, Real Betis is playing Real Valladolid. Oh, 3-1.
It's a holiday park, mate. If you don't know it, have a look online.
What was you talking about earlier with Argo? Yeah.
You fell on the toilet, Scott. How did you manage that?
Players that could leave Argo. next season.
It was quite pure.
Yawn.
Yes, I've already seen that. I've already seen you sent. Yes, I know you've already sent me the bloody.
And this is Violin. Do you see Matty Sorinola staying?
Scotty's already seen a photo of the Bubba program for this weekend.
He's been absolutely class for us.
Because you can pre-order the.
Let me check how many years he's got left on his deal.
Yeah, that's it. Conway against Plymouth. Oh dear.
Conway, Hackney, and is that?
Yeah, no, it's the front of the program is Tommy Conway celebrating the last minute winner against Plymouth. Oh dear. Yeah, never mind.
And there was never a pen.
Yeah. But to be fair, I mean,
One of the biggest robberies in.
To be fair, I mean,
the championship this year.
To be fair, we had a penalty against Sheffield Wednesday and fucking missed, and then Conway missed the sitter.
Good.
Good.
Yeah, contract. Let's have a look.
There was
How many years has he got left? Connor Hazard's contract expires next year. Oh dear.
I must lose for you, please. I mean, I don't really know what to be in anyway.
Let me load, you sack of bull sacks.
What?
Right, the final's coming up in a couple of minutes, probably about an eternity. No Sky.
Yeah,
they'll go for free. They'll go for about 3 advert breaks before it. 105 average in the end for Gerwyn Price. Wasn't the best of matches to watch, Brado, but well done to Price. Fully deserved it. Cross was cack. 3 6 out of 13. Only 1 tumblers checkout. No, it wasn't the greatest of games to watch. Let's quickly get on with the final. 10:30 it's scheduled to start. Oh no, 22:25. No, non-Sky Sports. It'll be a 20-11 then. So there you go.
Here we go. Contracts. So I'm just having a look at the players.
Is this the? Oh, this is the current tournament average, I believe.
Oh yeah, let's have a chat. So
I think this is the current tournament averages. 96 for 502. Not bad. Right, final coming up after the break. It is England versus Wales again. It is Luke Humphries going head to head with the Sheep, Gerwyn Price, who, well, one of these players is going to win tonight, and they'll be winning it. It's either going to be Price for the second time or Luke Humphries, I think, for the third time. Is it the third time for Luke Humphries? I think. Not sure. Luke Humphries versus Gerwyn Price. Winner.
Bless you.
Bless you. The winner will be
Matty Sornola's contract expires this year. For fuck's sakes.
Oh dear. The winner of this will be crowned champion of night number 12. And night number 13 next week is going to be interesting. Right. Let's go for a break and we will see you shortly.
Racing
1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony. Until one day, a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
It's 2025, actually.
That's my line. I didn't have any sound to it.
You've been knocked down and got up again. In a corner, you're surrounded, no defenders. Whoa, you've hid your fury and kept it in. But it's time now, you ignite and turn to embers. Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes.
Electric Boogaloo.
You see the truth behind the veil, and you know that they're just looking for attention. Oh, you don't let the ruthlessness prevail. Oh, it's time now, light your fires for ascension. Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes.
When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down.
It's final time.
Yep.
Well, not yet, because Luke Humphries hasn't actually walked on the stage yet. But when it happens, we'll have the final underway. And then once that's done, we can crack on with the new season, I think.
Indeed.
I'm just going for a pee. I'll be back in 3.
Is he done the banners? Yes, good. Thank you. Let me press it then.
Price. Which leads Price just this year. And oddly enough, the way that they've played against each other is way below their normal standard against all the others. The average for Price, 94 against Luke Humphries, who is actually averaging 96. And Luke's is 99, so maybe they drag each other down and not up. Well, this is an important game.
Try what a start. Oh, 140. If you're there, Harvey.
Yeah, I'm here. Right. Sorry about that.
And that would have done him the world of good, because there's only 4 weeks after this, and they meet next week in the opening game.
Mike wins is the first tiebreak as well, so it's equivalent of an extra point. Forget him in price. You want to stay away from that 4th, 5th game going into the final week, because that's the one where they can turn around. You're giving yourself a bit of breathing space. He's up to 3rd now. He's going to lead here.
Right, I'm back. 180.
You're a bit late.
I saw it and then I came on camera. Sorry.
Good.
You're probably most likely want Luke Humphries to win this, wouldn't you, Lim?
Of course.
Stupid question.
Just saying, fucking hell.
It's like saying, I mean, if you said to us, "Oh, you want Gerwen? Do you want Gerwen Price to win?" We would say this.
No.
I think Liam would do it a little bit more intense than that.
No.
He would only say it once.
Dumb shit.
Yeah, actually, he'd say that. He'd actually say that to me.
And it's 1-0 sheep.
Oh, here we go. Ay.
Sounds like a rattlesnake in the background. How's my sweetie pie? Sweetie pie.
Sweetie pie. Where's that come from?
Right, okay, Scotty. Still alive. Still alive. Get involved in the poll, by the way. I'll just let you know there's only 2 options pretty much available now. Price or Humphries now.
Manchester. Oh, Fabrizio Romano. Sorry, but this is through the Dart stream. But Fabrizio Romano, Manchester United news. Man United have made contact to sign Enzo Carnabiec as talent for the future from Le Havre.
Le Havre.
So we're signing young talent Biek, and he will join Ineos' own side, Lausanne, on loan.
171.
So we're signing him on, and then he's instantly being loaned out.
Even at Le Havre.
Yeah, from France. From France.
Yeah, Le Havre.
Look at this.
I felt like giving up to the.
Oh, the master of double double. Oh my god.
Double 19, double 19.
Honestly,
Pick
Luke
that out.
Humphries and Luke Littler is the masters of double double, man. Whenever he tries to go for a double
Stick that
double,
in your pipe and smoke it.
I mean, real old school.
Stuck on
that's
that
absolutely insane.
140.
Now it's I'll let the 54 and 2 at top.
That's absolutely insane. How's he just pulled that off?
66.
With the Humphries, there was no indecision. He knew if he didn't find that trouble where he was going. Had his route mapped out.
180.
Oh.
You can normally tell he gets it, whether he's trying
Oh.
properly or not.
180.
To the board.
32.
32 180s. I wish. So it'd be a 180 every single time.
Go on, double 19.
Right, fuck off. Oh my god.
155 and it's.
Please. Brilliant check out some Humphries. You can argue both
This is
these
start
players.
right, Humphries. This is starting to take the piss now.
By the
Can
way,
you
Luke
relax,
Humphries
please?
now. He had double on double 19. He took out double on double 19. And he's just took out double 19 for the 155. He's got 3 darts at double 19 have both been perfect.
Well, you might as well stick to double 19 then, mate.
177.
Right, this scoring is taking the fucking piss.
124 average.
Give their best. That they
By the way, it's 2 darts
This is
double 2
insane.
executed from Luke Humphries, by the way.
that
And, well, 3 executed, actually.
this is especially looked like he had
This scoring is mental.
just worried about
Bro,
the nuts all over the place.
you wanna relax?
On with it. But this is
118 average now.
what they do.
What is going on?
Oh dear, just give this leg to Price now. 25 tops.
Just crossing the 4.5
10.
minutes. We could be 2 legs apiece.
Oh
Price.
dear.
Price has not been that great at double 10. And that just proves it.
The last time I saw anyone doing that dance was Minnie Minto in that hide and seek in a prison.
Yeah.
Cringe, whatever that. Oh dear.
What did I say about Price and Double 10?
Where?
What did I say about Price and Double 10?
Oh, but kicked left as well, so you had to shuffle over.
Have that sheep. Treble 19, single 18, tops for Luke.
Oh my
word.
Oh.
We're reacting and Liam's just sat there going.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah.
Oh.
I don't know if you saw that, Liam, but me and Abby both reacting and all you're doing sat there going.
Yeah.
Going outside 10.
Stop roaring, mate.
Didn't he, Mark? The first start coming back again. Left himself the double 5 and got it.
7 darts, Mr.
You know what
Double.
Liam, do you know what popped up on my memories yesterday? 5 years ago when I entered King Flaps' Cash Cup. Remember that?
Yeah, mad.
Fucking hell. I got to the final of that. I do remember it.
Oh, yeah.
That was at the time when I was streaming.
Just to confirm to everyone, by the way, he's called King Flipper, not King Flaps.
Yeah, I know, but that's his nickname. That's the nickname I give him.
Harvey likes flaps.
Or as another name we nickname him, Gummy Bear. Got massive
No.
Whatever.
I call him Never in a Million Years.
Never in a million years.
76 left for Chester.
Brummy bastard.
60 now. He's 97.
No offense to the Brummy, by the way.
80 left. 76 left for Luke Humphries. Single 20. 16 for tops. And he missed.
He's bottled that one.
Go on, go tops twice a day. No. Hang on, I'll have it in a minute. Double 10, and he's at 50.
Way! Is he
gonna bust it?
He's at 15.
Nope.
What a knob.
76.
What a knob.
Double 10 for Luke.
15.
And it's no.
Oh, Luke Humphries is making a meal of it.
Oh,
he's making a meal of it.
No score. I haven't been able to put that in a while, actually, because I don't think anyone's missed a bar on.
No score.
Does
anyone want the leg? Does anyone want the leg?
Here we go. Still going double 15 now.
There we go.
Me too. Oh, what a messy end to that thing. Super Mario. It's a Mario.
Is it?
That's the West.
Nicola wants the sheep to win.
Yeah.
I used to like you, Nicola.
Because Humphries is a Leeds fan, maybe. 180.
Because he's already done.
Oh, here comes the other one. Oh, my word. Bloody hell.
Double 10, that's been the undoing of him.
No.
It's not in.
100.
100.
Bloody hell.
Whether the results have been positive or negative.
100 and.
Sorry, I was just yawning. I'm tired. Hella tired.
Both players, the average is right. Both players on 105. There is literally nothing separating them. 134. Oh,
right, I swear to God. Price, don't do this. Don't do this. Oh! Well, you've hit it that time, didn't you? You couldn't hit it in the last leg. You couldn't hit it in the last leg, couldn't you, you twat?
155 and 151 check out now. 100 and
no wonder he was saying, oh, I can hit the doubles.
What's the crowd chucking at each other?
Yeah, there you go.
Brilliant. 100 and zzz. Only 100 and zzz. You've got a B in the womb. I can safely say, if Gerwyn Price wasn't a sheep and he was a bee, he would be buzzing at the moment after that.
And like we said, it's an important game.
Hiya, don't know who you are, but hello.
4 more weeks.
Don't know who you are. Piss off. We're turning into Mark Goldbridge now. Don't know who you are,
Yeah,
mate. Don't know who you are.
No, that's Liam. He'll lose the ball against him and go, who are you?
Yeah. Never heard
Price
of you.
just gone.
Win tonight and then win more. Could be getting it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go on,
Don't know who you are, mate.
93 leaves double 16 and Price not on a finish.
Luke Humphries.
174.
The Welshman, he's waiting.
Fourth left double 16. Here
Yeah,
comes
he's
Humphries.
waiting indeed. He's waiting to pound.
And
Oh, that is a terrible angle. Yeah.
no
That angle was.
score. Oh no, sorry,
What do you
16.
mean no score? It was 16, you pleb. Wow. Right, game shot the seventh leg. Gerwyn Price. Get it right next time.
I was expecting it to. I was expecting him to miss.
Really difficult.
No score. He hit 16.
Yeah, and then he. Yeah, what an idiot! It's not the first cock up.
And he had the banner up as well.
Not the first cock
up. Right hug.
6-star swing. And there'd been a bit of panic from Humphries after the first.
Honestly, I can't
right, thank you.
Oh, I can't stop yawning. Go away.
Going to the open bend, the double A. Costly. Humphries so far.
We don't like sheep, We don't like sheep.
Change, eh?
That's nice, Scotty. But I haven't had beans today. 133.
In the quarterfinals.
And 3-2 left.
162.
Oh my God.
That's just insane.
Oh, go on.
Oh, come on.
Here we go.
Oh. That would have been nice.
Garlic and onions from me
It would have been
diet.
nice.
Beans have onion and garlic in them. I haven't had any beans today. Well, to be fair, mate, I haven't had any beans today.
All I say is, Price, just don't go for double 10 again, because that's clearly your enemy.
One double
Right,
12.
double
He's
12.
better on double 12, to be fair. For one leg away, yes.
Oh, and he's
Gerwyn
forward
Price
again.
is close.
He knows he's
Gerwyn
close.
Price is about to win his second night in the Premier
I
League.
think this is I think this will be his third. I
And to
think.
tell you the second, innit?
Let me have a double check.
Luke Humphries.
Yep, it's third. It's third.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's third.
Oh, you have a night he won then. He won one night, which was MVG not playing. I know that.
Yeah, I know that one. And he won. And he won in. Did he win in Wales? No, he didn't win in Wales. Sorry.
No, he did not win.
Flat.
Okay, I
Get it right, pleb.
Won the league phase 2 years ago.
I lose. To be fair, mate, I lose counts. There's been that many nightly winners. I fucking lose counts. All I know is Dobey and Bunting have won one. MVG and Cross haven't won one yet. Luke Humphries has won. Is it 2 or 3? He's won. Littler's won 4.
Littler's won 4, yes. Let me just go through the table again. Luke Humphries has won 2. Gerwyn Price has won 2. This will be his third. Aspinall has won 1.
I knew Luke Humphries.
Stephen Bunting won 1.
I knew Luke Humphries was going to win it for the third time if he won tonight, but I didn't know it was going to be Price's third. But he ain't winning this leg.
Got to think about it. Okay.
What's he do?
Okay, so here we get some of this.
What brand of beans?
Oh, he's going to the triple 18 route. Double A.
Well, normally everyone. I mean, I either go for Heinz, or if I'm in somewhere like Aldi or Lidl, I'll just go with a bloody own version. I just go with the cheap shit sometimes.
Right, double 4.
No, the cheap shit might not be healthy. Might not be that healthy.
He's got a leg back.
But the cheap shit might not be that good, but if it saves you a lot of money, then are you going to really moan about it? No, they're going to press them on 8.
They've got the advantage, but that could be relinquished.
There's a massive 0.41 difference in the averages at the minute.
There you go.
119. Guys only started off with 6.
Drags can sound a lot, but if the right way round for Luke Humphries, he only needs the one break. It's a good visit.
Well, 36.
Oh, you wouldn't send it. How am I meant to tell you? Oh,
Oh, here we go. He's going for the triple 18s.
Well, to a finish.
But even at 140,
Cool.
you're going to wobble price
Wow.
too much.
179 left.
81, that is on
81 left.
201.
201.
That really could be the mistake.
Single 19.
Yeah, 139. There you go.
These
He
tops.
should be fine now. He loves tops.
They're not.
Hitting and hoping.
He'll happily take his time.
This is for the match then.
Yeah, for the match. And bang!
In shot and a match. And the winner of night 12 of the BetMGM Premier League of Darts, Gerwyn Price.
His third nightly win, and he's got it in style.
Yeah,
It's a very, very good Luke Humphries, who's actually been in top form tonight.
To be truthfully
But he
honest,
just couldn't find it in the final, really.
To be truthfully honest, Gerwyn Price, I think.
Oh, someone just threw beer all over him.
Certainly won this evening in Liverpool. Gerwyn Price beats Luke Humphries.
Someone just threw beer all over him. Class.
Oh, he doesn't care. He's quite.
He's got absolutely ring. Yeah, look at that. Oh, yeah. Good averages for both players.
Oh. Yeah, well, I think when you look over, I think overall tonight, the better player won the night. I think
Agreed.
It was just impressive from start to
Yeah,
finish.
the Price wins night number
Loads of misstarts
12.
at the double, but Price held it together because at one point he wasn't looking like he was going to. He was 1-0 up, then 2-1 down.
Easy stats: 102, 104, 5 180s, 4 13, 617, 155, 151 to codes. Excellent. Excellent finishing. Right.
Win after Dublin.
Okay then.
Final. That lived up to the billing, to be honest with you. I won at that sort.
Amad Diallo will be back in training next week.
Birmingham only won 1-0, Stephen.
That is absolutely insane. They said his season was going to be over, but he's actually back. So he'll be back for the Europa League.
Night for you. How do you reflect on the night as a whole?
Yeah,
That's massive news. That couldn't have come at a better time.
Points on the board, but once I did, I sort of
No, but he's right though.
settled down a little bit more.
He was right though.
Yeah, I think I was unlucky to be behind against him.
He's right though. There's never a pen.
Yeah, I think it was a cracking game.
Yeah, well, this is yours, first of all. But yeah, you were really lucky, weren't you? You had, what, you were on 47 after that throw in the third leg, and it takes out to 155. It had to be a discouraging moment right there, but you weathered it.
Yeah, not just that one, mate. I think I was having
Brilliant.
second leg before he
Brilliant.
thinks I was double 19. And yeah,
The league table will update eventually, so we will check that very, very soon.
chances will come, and I did. Don't get me wrong, the crowd will be behind me a little
Was
bit.
this Coventry game?
Let's go on Twitter.
They've just played Coventry.
Last week looked like, because I know you were so disappointed
Which vlog is it you're watching?
this evening, and just
Coventry, yeah.
like you have tonight.
Yes, I know you've told me that. That's it then. That's it then for tonight. I think, to be truthfully honest.
I play some good darts, but yeah, sometimes I
Um,
can throw my phone on the brand when things don't go my way. But I had a reason last
Yep, so there you go. Going Price is now on 20 points, 3 points clear of Nathan Aspinall and Van Gerwen. So,
Yeah,
next
Coventry
week-
fans will be shitting all over him, mind.
So next week is going to be a very, very vital week in the Premier League. Comes at a very good time as well.
Liam was senior, was not sacked ages ago. He was sacked years ago, mind. Yep. Now then, actually, I haven't actually had a McDonald's in over a month. To be honest with you, I'm trying to cut down on all the
We
takeaways.
have it at McDonald's quite a lot of times, don't we? Have
What?
McDonald's.
I haven't had a Mac.
Oh yeah, we do.
We
Yeah,
did go for Wednesday.
quite a lot. We do it quite a lot.
They were his predictions. He had us against them to be a bloody golf fest. It wasn't. Right, that's it for tonight. We are back live tomorrow with the Austrian Darts Open, which takes place in Austria. This is where I'm waiting for Liam to go. No, I thought it was happening in Holland.
Whoever wins the title, it's congrats.
Congrats to them because it's in Graz. Or Graz, I used to call it. The games we're featuring tomorrow are Lucas Vinnick against Nico Springer, Dirk van Duivenbode versus Georgi Jaheski. Don't know how to pronounce him. Is he from Hungary? Let's hope he's not hungry to win. I don't have to pronounce him again. Vessel Nyman takes on William O'Connor. Cheesehead takes on Karel Sedlacek. Barney versus Sedlacek. Richie Shithouse takes on Mensah Sulovic. That'll be a class match, that. Richie Edhouse, that is. Liam calls him Richie Shithouse. Kevin Duets against Barry Van Peer in an old Dutch class. All I'm going to say to Kevin is, just do it. Right.
Just do it.
Van Peer. 2 Dutchies. Jermaine Watamina takes on a man from Austria who's qualified. An Austrian that's qualified. 52 years old. Soran Lerkbachner. Soran Lerkbacher. I don't exactly know how to pronounce that name. But yeah, Jermaine Waterman will win that anyway, so bye-bye to him. And the other game tomorrow night, the final game tomorrow night, 2 names I do know how to pronounce. It is Luke Woodhouse versus Nathan Rafferty.
Yeah.
And if anyone farts on the stage, he'll be rapping it about. Rapping.
Right, let's piss off after that.
See you tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Bye-bye.
Bye.